as we continue in this glorious Sunday. Oh, first thing I want to do is I saw it all during the chat. Sometimes I feel alone, but kudos and salute to my Niner brothers and sisters that refuse to yield to the reality boys, those like Meow, who actually leads the troll patrol with things like, you guys are delusional. We would not be swayed by any of their onslaught if we remain faithful and believe in the red and gold. Yeah! Woo! Hey, by the way, we got a winner. The scores? Bethel's, he picked it. 23-20. And you know what? I think the majority of us did think that we'd win by a field goal. So, but you know what? I think the biggest percentage of us, we did really think the 49ers was going to be all about Robbie Gould. That dude's heart plumps ice water. Robbie comes over just as cool as can be. He had a miss, but that was just missed to me because he just missed. But the next two field goals, walks out on the field like, game over, Rams. I'm getting ready to stick a knife in your neck. Boom! Oh, I do love it. Your observations on Nick Mullens' performance tonight? The 49ers' ability to run the ball this week, since we got our running backs back. What did you think? How did the secondary perform with the return of Sherm? When I made these questions, I made them before the game. I didn't really know the relevance that they would really have at the end of the game. And Kyle Shanahan and Robert Saleh's game plan and adjustments. Who gets the game ball? Where you going to put it? Offense and defense. I'll tell you right now. Let me go real quick my observations on Nick Mullens' performance. He was actually clutch when he needed to be. I'm going to give him the benefit of a doubt. He had some screw-ups, but Nick, we got to understand something. Nick Mullens is still growing as a quarterback. I just realized that when I seen him make some plays down the stretch there that were absolutely necessary. He hasn't had that many times to start. Let's see what it looks like next week. With a little confidence built, so I'm going to give Nick, I give him a B+. The 49ers' ability to run the ball this week, we had a couple of fumbles, but you know what? I ain't mad at him. I think Haim had 100 yards, if I'm not mistaken, on the bound. Both of them fumbled the ball, but you know what? They could be a little bit out of practice and doing some things that maybe they wouldn't have done ordinarily. Let's see if I get my chart up here. Are you on the rushing chart? I was looking at Debo. Haim had, he had 43 yards. Okay, so he had less than I thought. Wilson Jr. had 43. So between the two of them, and Jerick McKinnon had 21. And you know what's so funny about Jerick McKinnon, fam? You know how badly we talk about Jerick McKinnon? He had 3 carries and 21 yards. Haim had 16 carries and 43. Wilson Jr. had 17 carries and 43. Wilson, per average, actually beat him out. Debo, 11 receptions, 133 yards. Thank God Debo's back. Next week, Ayuk will be there to help him, I assume. Kendrick Bourne, solid backup, 34 yards on 3 receptions. Richie James, 20. Juice had 24. Jordan Reed had an 18. Jordan McKinnon, Nick Mullens was spreading the ball around. Who are you going to give your game ball to, right? Oh, wait a minute. How did the secondary perform with the return to Sherm? A. They get an A. And until Jamar Taylor came in, that game would have been even closer. Jamar Taylor. We keep him. Next year, he is K1's backup. He is a bad boy. That's 2 weeks in a row you didn't hear from the slot guys from either offense. Jamar Taylor, underrated, underappreciated. And how are we going to afford all these people? Kerry Hyder's got to get paid, fam. That's your edge rusher next year. There's no doubt about it. D Ford is done. And for no other reason than the fact that he just can't play. His body won't allow it. Kerry Hyder, opposite. Nick Bosa, we got a couple of guys. Willis guy, he might be a solid backup. That defense comes back roaring next year. You put Eric Armstead back in the middle where he can do the most damage, and we're off to the races again. Health It's always about health. And that freak, Frank Johnson, is that what it was, Frank? Did you say a certain amount of games we win, and I said we'll win at least that many? Frank, let me tell you something about that bet. That bet was contingent upon keeping my players, okay? If you're if you're the kind of dude that comes in and collects on a bet, through that kind of technicality, you can go straight to the proverbial place, okay? And Kyle Shanahan Robert Saleh's game plan and adjustments. I don't know. I really don't know. B plus? Because Saleh was, I give Saleh an A. I give Kyle a B plus. Execution was a problem with the offense. So I'm not going any lower than a B plus for Kyle, because most of what he did was right. He trusted guys. So that's Kyle's thing. He trusts guys sometimes, and it's kind of tough. Danny Terry says give game ball. Jimmy Ward game ball also. Because this is one game that Fred Warner was not the lightning rod for all the best defensive plays. Because, honestly, I'm giving the ball defensively to Javon Kinlaw. Kinlaw played so above his average norm because Kerry Hyder should get it. But I'm giving it to Kinlaw. He can share it with Kerry Hyder. You make it a three-way tie. You know what? Sherm, there were so many defensive efforts in this game. I don't know who to give it to. But I like Javon because Javon did something extraordinary for a defensive lineman. Not only did he block the ball, and we've been talking about how great Hyder does that. He uses that big frame of his better than DeForest Buckner because Buck would rarely throw his hands up. Hyder's always throwing his hands up, and it paid dividends on this day as he got that ball tipped and he made the catch. And he got a pick six. What? We won by that pick six, fam. Yeah. Javon, you need to take a bow. You can be proud of yourself. Javon gets into the post game and says things. I can't do it as good as Dion. What? I did nothing special. Because he's always going to say that. He's a humble kid. He's not going to give himself any props. Javon, you get the game ball in my book, baby. Game ball for the defensive end, offensive end. Robbie Gould has to be considered under them clutch circumstances. Debo has you know what? You got to spread the game ball around this week. You do. My God, I don't know. You can pick out a play. I can't do it. J-Dub should have been involved in the defense as well because he did a great game today. He should have made one pick that I thought of that he was playing the man too close, and that ball was right there behind him, in front of him. Woo, man. All right. Wow. Let's go to the phone now and see what you got to say. Frank, Matt, go ahead, Matt. Come on in, man. Give me some. And hey, short and sweet, guys. We got a lot of people going to say something. Right. 3 minutes, max. All right, go ahead, Matt.
First of all, what a game. What a freaking game.
Wasn't it?
I give props to Kyle. He kind of knew, what the game plan was, came out, played well. I'll give him an A-. I think that was pretty good. Wasn't many things you can complain.
No argument.
Saleh, I'll give Saleh an A. Go ahead. You can say what you're going to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were prepared. And they looked like they were prepared. A couple of mistakes, but that's the only reason why they screwed up, A couple of overthrown passes and things like that. But you know what? For the most part, they held together pretty tight. I agree, man. What else? Yeah, who gets the game ball here?
Ooh, game ball on offense, Debo, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
We get him back, we win. Whenever we have Debo, we got a shot.
That's it. There's certain guys on the team, if they're there, you win. Debo is definitely one of them. George Kittle is another. And contrary to popular opinion, Jimmy G is another. Certain guys, Mostert, certain guys are the nucleus of winning. That's the way this team is built and designed, and that's what they're going to be going forward.
Yep. And then defense, I'll give it to Kinlaw. Big pick six. Big reason why we won that game.
I know.
I thought he was going to get hurt when he dove into the end zone.
I know, because those guys never do that. They never do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Joe Staley, didn't they give the ball to Joe one time for him to run it in? But Joe didn't dive to do a celebration roll. God, that was scary. And the ball popped out. Surprised the refs didn't come up and call it, but it wasn't a touchdown then. No, yes. But yeah. Give Nick some love. Now, what do you think about Nick's game?
Yep. I think it was okay. I mean, there was a couple of bad mistakes, but I mean, he was all right. I've seen him play worse. Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Good game for Nick. We've seen him worse. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Matt, hold on. Hold Matt's time right there at 50 seconds. Rudy, I was hoping he'd call in. Matt, here's what Rudy says. Rivalry game win. Congrats. These 2 wins versus us are you. Super Bowl, you guys can watch us in the playoffs on the couch as usual. 3 or 4 recent years. Rudy just can't behave. He starts out polite, and then he turns quickly to poo-poo. Rudy, you guys been going to the playoffs, and I'll enjoy watching that because I'm going to call it before the game. You guys are going to sit down quick. Matt, give him 50 seconds. Go ahead, Matt. Finish up anything else you want to say.
A couple more things. I mean, next week, Monday night, against the Bills, we get our youth back, so that'd be much better.
Yeah. If our defense is going to play like they've been playing, we got a shot.
Definitely. And Debo and Ayuk can work together as the Yak Bros, of course.
Yeah.
And where are we even playing? Like, I know we can't play at Levi's, so I don't know what's going on with that.
I've heard San Diego's a possibility. So we'll see. We'll find out more about that probably tomorrow or the next day. The 49ers got to find out about it as soon as they got to get back to practice. They can't practice in San Diego.
Right.
Matt, good stuff, man. Let's see you.
Yep.
I won't be back the rest of the week. I'll see you probably next weekend. Friday.
Okay.
All right. All right, Matt. Have a good night, fam.
All right.
Be ham. Come on in, fam.
What's going on with you, Ronbo?
Oh, yeah, man. I like to do a lot of road work. BM, I felt more worn out after that game than some of my longest road work sessions. Ooh, man.
Hey, I kind of got worried, Ronbo.
I was scared to death. Worried.
When he fumbled.
Oh.
And then, when they got back in the game and they went up, Ronbo, I was like, oh, man, what a way to come out here and just blow a game. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I was like, but you know what, Ronbo? I'm gonna say this. In law, we starting to see what the first round pick was. I ain't off his head yet. He's still under the radar.
He's got work to do.
He did a damn good job.
Definitely got work to do.
He did a
Didn't
damn good job today, though. We need that. Sherm came back. Hey, you see, we need to give him enough to keep him quiet. We need to keep him there. One thing I'm gonna say is this, Ronbo. Honestly, we've been in every game.
Yes, we was in
even with
last
the loss
week.
even with the loss of all our main, really, when we lost the defense, we felt like we was done. You know what I'm saying? But we have been in every game with the players that we have. So please, I hope that they understand. Can we go out there and draft some speed?
Please, Lord.
We do not need to go defense in the first round, man. We need to go offense. We need more weapons.
I want the best offensive lineman they can find in the first round if you can.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what I get out of Mike McGlinchey real quick, Rumble. I know we ain't got a lot of time.
You got plenty of time. You ain't got enough time to talk about Mike McGlinchey like he needs to be talked about. But go ahead.
This is what I get out of Mike McGlinchey right here. Maybe the rest of the faithful can agree. We so used to running the goddamn ball, Ronbo, that he is a better run protector than he is pass.
Mm-hmm.
He run block his ass off.
Oh, yeah.
But
Ain't
when
nobody
we
ever
get
complain.
into a pass, it's like they blow past him. So
And it
our
don't take
team
much,
is built
BM.
to
You
run.
could just put a little bit of a move on him, and you get right past him. Aaron Donald spent
Right.
the rest
Our
of the day
team
down
is
there as
built
soon as
to
he saw
run.
that. Oh.
Our team is built to run, Ronbo. And as long as we got the right running backs in the game, we can go places.
Yep. That's
When
Kyle's
we
offense.
drop back the pass, hey, even if we had Tom Brady back there, he'll get him killed.
Oh, yeah. Well, you seen Tom get killed last week by the Rams.
Game ball. If you ask me, man, I like what Ken Law did.
Yeah.
But if you really want to know, I think Jimmy Ward lead the game ball. That dude was everywhere today. Man.
Wasn't he?
He was everywhere we needed him to be.
Telling you.
Everywhere. Played picture perfect today. Played real good, man. So I'll say Jay Ward, man.
All right. And give me BM real quick. Your offensive player of the game.
Offensive player of the game. I really can't say it was. I mean, it was a balance.
You got Debo. You got golf. I mean, you got golf.
Debo came in and did his thing. I'm gonna say this about Nick Mullens, man. He didn't do nothing to lose us the game, and he didn't do nothing to win us the game either. You know,
right.
What he did do, he did manage us really well to keep us in the game.
And that's all that matters. But yeah, we got to roll, baby. I mean, because we're short and sweet after the game. We got a lot of folks who want to say something. I'm going to see you next week.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't going to be able to get in all week, but I will see you this weekend, all right? Or next weekend.
Okay, man. Be safe, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the thing you did, man. Hold it down.
Thank you, BM. Appreciate you, fam. You know this. All right. BM. Oh, man. And I see Space. Thanks, fam, for that contribution. Always appreciated. And we go to Derek. Come on, D. Derek.
I'm talking, Ronbo.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronbo, I'm here.
Hey, Derek. Well, Derek, your observations tonight on Nick Mullens' performance, the 49ers' ability to run the ball this week with the return of the two punch and drum and beat you up running backs coming back, and how the secondary performed on the 49ers' return of Sherm and got your game ball. Go ahead, give that out. Offense and defense. 3 minutes.
Real quick, defensive ball, give me Javon Kinlaw. He played really well. The one thing that I like about him is when he got his interception, did you notice he was reading the quarterback and stepping away from the line? He wasn't even blocking anymore.
Yes.
And that's something, just like the fact that he puts his hands up, I like that, you know, because that's a lot more batted balls that we get the possibility of getting. Offensive, give me Debo. Hands down. I mean, he basically carried us. And there was an argument. I peeped in on Dre's show earlier, and they were talking about who's more important, Debo or Kittle. And that's a great question for another day, Ronbo.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That is a question. Whoa. Wow. They both have high impact on how the offense is going to go. Wow.
Exactly.
Man,
but real quick, Nick Mullens.
Run for an election. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. It's a great question. I'll ask you later on down the line.
Yeah, we can.
But because we've seen games where Debo's out, and and Kittle's there is what they were saying, which is true. Who has a better impact? It's got to be Debo. He just adds a different look. He can catch. He can run. They couldn't even tackle him today, Rombo. But as far as Nick Mullens goes, like he oiled down or something before he came out.
I always think he puts lotion on, extremely amounts.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like
motor oil,
but,
one or the other.
Yeah, one of the two. And as far as Nick Mullens did enough for us to win. He's clearly a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
We said that 100 times. But yeah, Rombo, have a good night, man. Keep this red and gold train, and everybody, you get 24 hours, as they say. Enjoy it, and we got to get back to the playbook. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
All right,
so
Rombo.
true, Derek. Thanks, fam. Have a good night.
Yes, sir. Later.
Ew. And Mr. Block Ice 22 says, our Niners prevail once again. You saw that list of injuries we got. and we lead the NFL. Just keep on doing your thing. Bye, haters. Debo, my dad. And where are those people? Joseph Smiley and his sidekick, Brian Meow. Where are you guys? Hey, Nate.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Nate, I'm doing fabulous, man. I just need to see us beat the Hawks this way. And I don't care if we don't win but one more game this year and it be the Hawks. And my year is made because, Nate, this season was not set up. It wasn't in the cards for us to go deep into the playoffs this year. Pain and suffering. But, Nate, give me some of your observations on Nick and Kyle's game plan and Rob, and also don't forget our DC Robert Saleh, game ball and offense defense. You're on.
Well, yeah, the defense was there. The defensive end, that guy, I forget his name, but he had 2 sacks. They played great.
Kerry Hyder Jr.
Putting a lot of pressure on.
Oh,
Kerry Hyder Jr. Yeah.
yeah.
He's got 7 sacks now this season.
At least, and he could be 8, because I don't know if he had 5 last week before the bye, or was it 6? I don't know, but he's got 2 solid ones today, so he's at least at 7. You're right.
Yes, and then we got the run game, which needs to be out there. Once, are we going to be able to get Jimmy back? That's the concern for me right now. Is he going to be suiting up soon, or is he still out with that injury?
Not unless the 49ers get into a playoff situation. Then him and George, from what I understand, would be returning. Let's put it this way.
Do that.
If the 49ers
Let's
win
get into
week
the
13
game.
and 14, yeah, you could see Jimmy finish the season. Him and George.
Yes. How about if we make the Super Bowl once they come back?
I guarantee they're coming back then. Can you imagine? Listen, Nate, if the 49ers make the Super Bowl, I will personally see to it that everybody gets a free pizza. I got to be careful making them kind of bets.
No, we can, man. Debo played great. Debo's a slasher.
Awesome.
He's everything.
Dang, he's
Yes.
tough.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Yes. We need Ayuk coming back, though. They need to quit doing this to us, making us play games under man, like the Green Bay game
and
all that. They gave the Ravens that extra. They gave the Ravens until next week, until Monday, because everybody was out.
Right? They canceled and rescheduled 3 or 4 times. No, not us. Nate, I want to know who's playing Thursday night now. Who's playing Thursday night? You're not going to have a Thursday night game? I can't wait to see this.
That's not right, man.
Because you
They
can't
really
surprise
screwed
a
us on
team
that
all of a
game,
sudden and say, okay, Niners, you're going to have to play Thursday. What? No, we don't. No. I just say no. Because I could see that happening, Nate. We're supposed to schedule to play next Monday night. We're not getting any short. We already played one time Thursday night.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So let's hope. This is remember we talked about the playoffs last time. I was really positive, so I think we still do it. I think if the Cardinals lose and then Seattle loses tonight, they can lose.
The Cardinals did lose. Are the Hawks
Oh no, I know the Cardinals lose, but the Hawks play tonight.
Who are they playing?
Yes, they do. They play Carson Wentz and the Eagles.
Oh, God.
I know. They could still pull it off, man.
Maybe.
You never know.
You're right. I hope so. I can't imagine that because the Cards. The Eagles are in trouble. Whoo, God, they smell bad. But anyway, they beat us.
All right, man. You have they did, so they can beat the Seahawks. Let's just hope for that, man. Come on, man.
I am hoping for
Let's
it. Praying for it. Hate the
positive
Hawks.
thinking here. Yeah, no, they'll lose, and then we'll take them on, and then they won't get that back-to-back winning season on us, man. We'll have to beat them.
All right, Nick. I'll see you later. Night, fam.
49ers, man. Take it easy.
Yes, all day. Santana.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing, man?
Oh, Santana, man, I couldn't be any happier, man. On a hot July day, you got that big hog walking toward that big puddle of mud and jumps in. I'm feeling like him right now. You can't get any happier than that. Hey, we just beat the Rams. We swept the Rams with a team that was undermanned. And the Rams can't say nothing. We own the Rams. We beat them with all of our guys, and half our guys gone. No! Give me some observations, Santana.
Oh man. All right, Ronbo. Well, I'm gonna start off with the guys that I didn't like. I felt like today our offense and the Rams offense was playing against the 49ers defense, bro. Because I mean, those fumbles and I understand, those fumbles, Wilson and Mostert just come back from injuries, but those really affected us, and made the game closer than what it really was.
Yes.
And not only that, but I mean, Nick Mullens, like I don't really see him being a backup quarterback either, Ronbo. I know people are saying he did enough, but he didn't really give us a great chance to even like get the ball moving. It was mostly Debo and our running backs and that made things happen, but other than that, he was just standing there in a suit, and he does not give us a better chance of winning, Rumble. He doesn't at all.
Better than CJ.
And that. Well, I mean, I don't know, Rumble, but I think Kyle Shanahan has more patience for Nick Mullens than CJ, and I don't know why. I don't know if he likes him more or whatever the deal is, but and then I'm gonna go to the good side, Ronbo. Debo had a hell of a game. Kinlaw was awesome today. The whole defense was awesome, Ronbo. They played their hearts out.
Yes.
Respect to those guys. They kept us in the game, and they are the ones that won today, literally.
Yes.
But Kinlaw, man, no. There's no tanking, Ronbo. If we don't have a chance to get Trevor Lawrence or those type of quarterbacks, there's no reason to tank, because any other quarterback, I don't really see them being better than Jimmy G. So why even bother?
Especially in first year. Yeah.
Yeah, and Rombo, now I see we cannot win without Jimmy G. I think Jimmy G, even if he just is in the back, does give us a better chance of winning games. So
it's just some leadership thing with him too. They follow him and they do things normally.
They do. I think everybody just performs well when he's in the field. I don't know what it is, but it just happens, and he makes when he needs to make the throws, he does it. But Rombo, hopefully
it is, Santana.
sign him next year.
They all got a crush on him because he's good looking. Superman, Jimmy.
Maybe Rombo. But yeah, Rombo, I'm glad we won, and hopefully we can pull another miracle win next week. And,
man, prime time, Santana. I'll lose my mind. I almost lost my mind today. I don't know what I'm going to be like if we beat the Bills next week. Oh God, 2 weeks.
Hey, Rombo, that defense is playing lights out, Rombo. So anything can happen. And not only that, one more thing, Rombo.
Real quick.
Jimmy Ward, man, had a hell of a game, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy Ward, he finally showed up. He
played on all cylinders.
And
all right, Santana.
Yeah.
I'm going to see you next weekend.
Rombo.
I'm going to be out during the week, so no Monday Night Raw, but we're back for the scores on Friday night. All right?
All right, Rombo, you have a good one, man.
You too, fam.
Enjoy the win.
Yeah. Like Santana.
Rombo, later.
You. Oh, God. And Paul, I know I've not been drinking. I thought about it, but I didn't. Paul Third says, Bravo love the pick six, but man, don't Kinlaw run funny? Yeah, he does. You're that big, you just look you look funny, I guess, when you run. And Kyle must be in the COY conversation. Not yet. If the 49ers win 3 or 4 more games, though, he would have to be. But Paul, thanks for that contribution, Paul. Really appreciate that, fam. Gary, it's Niners all day. Storm and Norman.
We got that dub. Let's go.
God. Against the Rams, Norm. The Rams swept
2
them
years in a row.
SoCal Clowns.
Double. That's a double. Silence of the Lambs. Let's go.
Yeah.
What you want? Robbie Gold did it to you 2 times, but every time we finish y'all with Robbie Gold. It's just simple. That's why I got my gold chain on, represents Robbie today. We did the thing. And for the chain that we kept taking with Debo Samuel, we kept taking these chains off of y'all. Right up.
Debo.
Dun, 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 dun,
And,
dun. Rand says at home like this. Oh, but that nigga, that's all they do.
hey, Norm, he's gonna have a sidekick next week too. Oh man, Ayuk and Debo is gonna be too much for any team. We could win next week, Norm. The defense is serious. Josh go out there, boy. Josh does out there throwing them bricks that he be throwing.
Back next week? Isn't Brandon Ayuk going to be back next week?
I believe he should have been back this week. We'll find out more about that situation because I don't know why he didn't get off this week.
They might be ready. Now, about that whole Monday night thing, right?
Yeah.
Why all of a sudden that they got the Cowboys and the Ravens playing on Monday Night Football 2 days supposed to play on Thursday?
See, you mean Cowboys? You mean Ravens and Steelers, right? Listen, I keep asking that question.
No, it's the Ravens and the Cowboys. They're supposed to play on Thursday, but they got moved to Monday.
Oh, because the Ravens had to move their game.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be. Yeah, because the Ravens were supposed to have already played. I just realized. The Ravens were going to be able to play Tuesday and Thursday, though.
I don't know why we couldn't. I don't know why the Niners couldn't get that with the Packers. But anyway, that's a different story.
I don't even know.
All right,
I'm still mad about that. Go ahead. God. Special
moving
treatment.
on. We moving on. We 5-6 now. We moving on. We 5-6. We still in the hunt for the playoff picture after sweeping these Rams. That's a knot that a team gets when they get to sweep a division rival. It's a blessing. It's a blessing as a fan. Even in our worst season, we sweep these Rams, man. It's a lovely feeling.
It's just. Whew. And Rudy ain't up in here talking trash. That in itself is hilarious.
Man.
I can't find no haters up in here, Norm. I don't see no haters up in here. Where are those people? Haters, I told y'all.
Ken Law is the man. Ken Law. He coming to the cookout. My Ken Law coming to the cookout. He invited to every cookout. Straight up. That's how it goes.
Cool.
That's my Ken Law.
I love it. Give him our best, Norm, on behalf of everybody. We love us some Ken Law.
All right. So that whole line is solid. That D-line coach, he gets the game ball for me. The D-line coach gets the game ball. You got that hard. Right there. That guy is vicious on that sideline. Y'all gonna see it on 49 hours. Y'all gonna see it. Get him the game ball, the D-line coach.
That's a good call, Norm. Nobody's ever thought of that. Because Surik is the man. He's got that defensive line playing.
That dude, he be having people out there just none of that. Taking them on the D-line be out there, they just be ready to just because they coach you on their helmet.
Kerry Hyder's a bad man.
They got first-round draft picks out there. You got first-round draft picks out there. Come on, you better eat. Stop playing.
Von Kidler. You know where we're going to go. I'm going to see you next Friday night. Looking for you.
Friday night. We're going to talk about these Bills. Hotness.
Oh, I
Let's go. Niners all day.
Yeah.
Same old story as friends. It's dark.
Somebody had to say it. That's going to be our motto. Same old sorry-ass Rams. Night Norm. And we go to, NG49. Thank you, family. Since Shanahan is officially Big Brother Syndrome over McVay. 2 years back to back. And the Rams, honestly, the Rams own the 49ers, I believe, 1 year. And we just beat them 2 out of 3 years, okay? So, Rudy, you never owned us. You never will own us. That's just the bottom line. We got papers on the Rams. Dollar Bill Will.
Ronbo, real quick. I know I got 3 minutes. I want to say, man, shout out to the whole defense, man. This defensive team has played great this whole season. You got to give it to them. Despite the COVID-19 injuries, these guys always come to play. Shout out to Robert Saleh, man. What up, JJ? Shout out to Robert Saleh, man. I really hope he stays next year. As our defensive coordinator. But this defense is solid. It's been solid ever since week 1. Game ball goes to me and Russo's client, Javon Kinlaw. Jimmy Ward. I think Jimmy Ward deserves to be in red and gold next year. I really think he does. I think we should go ahead and move on from Tart and just let Jimmy Ward.
I'm pretty sure that's going to happen
stay on this team
because you got Tibor.
Yeah.
Tart is suddenly become expendable. Yep.
Right. Jason Verdal and them guys. Offensive side of the ball, I want to give game ball to Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan brought this Nick Mullens kid down to SoFi and gave the Rams their first home loss in their new stadium.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yes.
He called a great game playing today, especially in the last few minutes of the game. He used what was working, the running game. Shout out to Debo. Debo on the ramp. Debo on the ramp. I mean, he's the mayor of LA.
Debo
Saying the mayor
Rams,
of LA.
Boy.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something. I got some water bottle awards to go to. Mike McGlinchey, sit on the bench. You need to be a water boy. You sorry. You just plain sorry. You the most sorriest starting offensive lineman on that line. You do not deserve to be in red and gold, and I really hope you gone next year. I hope they really replace you with somebody who has talent at the right tackle position. Because you changed the game for the Rams in the second half. I understand it's Aaron Donald. He's the best defensive
but everybody
tackle
does
in the
that,
league.
Will. Not only Aaron. Everybody, remember we had a 190-pound man lay him out. Oh no!
Everybody does it. Everybody has their turn on McGlinchey. He's a football field prostitute. Everybody gets a turn on him. So he needs to go. He needs to go, man. I'm telling you, McKivitz need to be replaced with somebody. He needs. I mean, nothing's wrong with him. I mean, understand
he's a rookie though.
He needs to have somebody. He needs to learn from somebody before he can get in there. He's been put in there at a wrong time.
Next year. Yeah. But we're gonna go, and I'll see you next Friday evening as we predict.
All right, man.
And ain't nobody scared of the Bills,
No,
so.
Not the defense. The defense. Yeah. I mean, not the defense. They ain't scared of nobody. They ain't scared of no team. But I tell you what, man. Shout out to you, Ronbo, man. Shout out to my TNT fam, man. Trey is Big Show, Russo, all them guys, man. Sheik. Shout out to the Ronbo Sports Fan Club, Rico, Jersey Joe.
Thanks, man.
F. Rudy.
With his nasty note.
The 49ers own the Rams. They're 4-0 against the Rams. Debo is the mayor of L.A. Yeah, you talking that stuff about y'all going to the playoffs, but y'all not good enough to go all the way. Face it, y'all going to lose some point in the playoffs. And they broke. All right, Ronbo.
Too many games left. Will, thanks, fam.
All right, man.
God. Sweeping Rams it just cleared the whole chatter. Fam, isn't it a wonderful, comfortable place to be tonight? Just cleared all that debris and BS on out of the chatter. Love it, man. All those guys are gone. Jimmy G, 49, thanks for that contribution, fam. Listen, I've been telling you, our season starts week 12. Just need to get a healthy Jimmy back and go Niners. I'm not going to argue anymore. One thing I will not discourage, like them haters that love to come in, you guys lose if you think you can beat any team, man. You guys aren't going to beat the Rams. And then you got so-called 49er fans in here siding up with those people. I'm just, whoa. I was so shocked the other day. Tell you, to the faithful, Emilio, come on in there, man, because you were the one who told me to relax the other day, and in the way that Emilio does. And Emilio, honestly, to be honest, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I'll admit the truth. I was scared. Wait, boy, God, whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy one. I'm still not happy with Mullens. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not happy with Mullens.
Yeah, he's Nick.
He literally almost lost us that game. I don't know how many times.
Yeah, he needs more reps. We work him, but he needs more reps. I think he's starting to settle down. You see them clutch plays he made at the end? I was impressed. But he's got.
He made a couple. Not like I said, he did a few things, good things, but a lot of bad. And like I said, it from every good thing he did, a bad thing evened it out. So it's kind of like, dude, we can't be having both. Either you're gonna do good or you're gonna suck. So it's just, I don't know.
But he is a backup.
But besides that, but yeah, that's true. Besides that, it was a great win. You know, I had my lamb chop today. I know you had yours.
Oh, God, yeah. I thought I was going to give that game away when Mostert lost that ball. I said, oh, momentum shift.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, here we go. I said, no. I said, the one guy that barely fumbles, you're going to fumble. I said,
all year he hasn't done that.
What a bad
You're
time.
right. He hasn't been fumbling.
Oh, my God. So, man. But like I said, it was a good win all in all. Hey, we deserved it. Now, hopefully we can pull off the Bills. See what we can do on Monday night.
You know, our secondary, we're quietly watching. If we don't make no mistakes, that 49er defense, they hold the Rams down to about 6 points. They're not getting enough love.
The defense played balls out. They did a great job. They did their part, especially Ken Love. They did their thing. But it's
so
just like
many.
I said, it's just,
Kerry Hyder did a good job.
We really need a better quarterback, I think.
Sherm.
That's our main biggest problem.
Yeah, linebacking group, everybody on that defense is just tough. Kinlaw. Not only did he block it, the boy stood there waiting for the ball to come down. And Emilio, if you was on that field like me, I'm thinking anybody else with good sense, ain't nobody running in front of Javon Kinlaw running down the field. 320 pounds running? Good God. Oh. So I loved it. Okay, but Emilio, pick out your stars real quick. 30 seconds. Offensive star, ball. Defensive star, game ball.
I pick Kinlaw and Debo.
You can't get no argument.
Those are two that shine.
Yes, because boy. Fam, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to be out all week. I'll see you Friday and get back together before game time, all right?
Nah, for sure.
All right, Emilio. Appreciate you, fam.
All right.
Have a good night.
All right.
Looking forward. All right.
All right.
And big boy, climb on big rig. Sharon is officially McVay's daddy. LA is and has been our second home. How soon till we get Jimmy and Kittle back? Question mark. Same old sorry ass Rams. They ain't coming back. We'd have to win out between now and the next 3 games for sure. You know what? No, if 49ers beat if we become 7-6 all of a sudden, I think they might be back. 6. Hey, Big Steve. Big Steve. Big Steve. Oh, Big Steve. Steven. Hey, Alex.
Ronbo.
Alex. We're back to Big Steve. Hey, Big Steve.
Yo.
Steve, come on in,
Oh,
man.
I just missed you, Ronbo.
No, you didn't. I got you right now, man. It's been fun today, Steve. My God. It was exciting from beginning to end, and the end was just like crazy exciting, right? Give me some observations on that game. Nick Mullens' performance, Kyle's game plan, and his ability to be patient with his guys. Robert Saleh's game plan and how they pretty much took that's a high-powered offense. All their guys were home, too. Higbee, all those guys were there. And give out that game ball, Big Steve. Go ahead, man.
Oh, man, that game ball and defense for me, man, is going to be Jimmy Ward. Jimmy Ward showed up today, man. He was a beast.
He was everywhere.
And, I mean, Kinlaw for sure, man, with that play, that was spectacular. But, I mean, like Jimmy Ward was just a
for 4
beast
quarters.
today. And it's about time.
Yes. Well, they've incorporated him
offense
differently
gotta
this year, and he knew he was going to play a different role this year. And I guess he's just maybe now getting anywhere good at it, maybe.
If he keeps playing like this, man, I see a bright future for Jimmy Ward. He's got to be consistent though. For offense though, I'm gonna go with my boy Debo.
Yeah,
Debo lit it up today, man. Ooh, 30 points on my fantasy. I said, yeah, man. Wow. And it's what a difference it makes, man, when we have, well, I'm going to say all of our guys. Most of our guys are back.
Some.
Most.
That's how good this team is, Steve.
Decent.
You just need some of our guys. We don't need all of our guys to beat every team. In a Super Bowl, I want all my guys.
No.
But you could beat a lot of teams with just some of our guys. That's all we need.
And we give other teams a hard time. Yep.
Yeah.
And these other teams that have beaten us, they've earned it. Even with all our guys down, man, right? We're still a solid team, So next week we get an Ayuk. Oh, man, I wish that Jimmy was going to be back next week. I feel so much better if Jimmy was going to be out there next week against Buffalo.
I know, but he's gotten warmed up now. I think Nick might be okay. He doesn't have to be spectacular. He'll just be okay. Don't just protect the ball. But you got Debo, who you don't need to throw far to. Just the little thing over the slant. You got Ayuk. He's going to provide for you. Kendrick Bourne seems to become that guy that he has to be respected. They got 3 solid receivers. Richie James is not bad. So, we got some receivers out there for him to work with if he just can. And you got Jordan Reed.
Now, Ronbo, how do you feel about the fact that Richard Sherman, do you feel like this is a coincidence that the defense stepped up so big today and Richard Sherman was also made
his return?
His debut game.
Amen.
His return, yes.
Amen. I knew he'd pump
I feel
him
like
up.
it's that leadership that they were missing in the locker room, man.
It was. You play better for a guy like Richard Sherman. You don't want to screw up. You're on the field with the guy that's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Of course you're going to play your butt off.
And then Sherm came out with that interception. He said, let me show you how it's done.
Boom.
I'll tell you what, though, Sean McVay don't like them 49ers, man. He has nightmares of red and gold.
And Jimmy,
Shanahan.
and Goff doesn't like him either. The Goff's had enough of the 49ers.
Shanahan, man, I'll tell you what, though. I'm going to get out of here, Ronbo. I know you got a lot of callers, but Shanahan, we have a – hey, listen, Niner fans, we're still in this thing, man. Think about the fact that we just beat a 7-3 team. You know what I mean? We're not too shabby, bro. I mean, we got Washington coming up. We got Dallas coming up. These are winnable games. If we can hold off the Bills, we're still in this thing. But Shanahan was that was all Shanahan today. For the fact that Mullens, I mean, he didn't really do anything for the team. That was all Shanahan's game plan.
And the defense did a great job. We had some opportunities we took advantage of, and Robbie Gould is just a lifesaver. God. Whew. God, that was exciting, though.
Yeah. I love it. I love it, Ronbo.
Bam.
Hopefully we're still in this hunt, man.
I know. Oh, God, it's fun to watch. Steve, I'm looking forward. Hey, I'll see you next Friday night, okay?
All right, Ronbo. You have yourself a good night, brother.
You too. Night, fam. Let's go check out Alex.
What's up, Ronbo?
Alex winning. I don't mind admitting that I was scared of the Rams because I thought they had too much firepower. And Alex, you know what I'm going to stop doing now? Stop making judgments on what teams do to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the thing, Alex. We watched the Saints just beat them down through the dirt. And then we should have won that game had it not been for a couple of extremely painful special teams turnovers. And today, we watched the Rams beat the Bucs to death, and we came in, and the Rams got lucky that game was that close.
Yep.
Alex, give me some observations, man. Go ahead.
One observation, it's kind of forward thinking, but Mike McGlinchey has been getting some attention. But, I was thinking for next year, man, Trent Williams at the left tackle, Lakin at the left guard. Maybe, Brunskill or Weston Richburg playing center. And we move Mike McGlinchey inside the right guard, man.
You think he could play guard?
Hey, anybody that can be because you know what? He's not a good pass blocker. I'm not going to try to say he's even say he's even mediocre, but
he run blocks.
You cannot forget how elite of a run blocker he is, because he's not just good. He is elite at run blocking.
Yes.
So, it could be kind of like Mike Iupati, where we, gave up some pass blocking ability, but had an elite run blocker, and look what it did for us. So I think, that's something to think about going down the road. But as far as the day, game ball goes to our team's integrity, because we gave the Rams every opportunity to win this game. And, right now, this is the most important stretch of the season, simply because here's the thing. If we can win these next 3 games, the first one being the most important realistically, because we're playing the Bills, 8 out of the 11 games they've played, the opposite team has been effective on the run no matter who it is.
Oh,
and
that's what I was wondering about that. They don't do well against the run, do they?
Mm-mm. And the more creative the run scheme that's dialed up against them, the more effective it is. Because if you look back, the Bills knew that Kansas City was going all in on the run in that game, and they dialed up like 40 runs for 250 yards. They could not stop Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been a boomer bust guy. Granted, he's a rookie, but still, he had a big game against them, and it was just downhill running all game long. So I think if we win this game,
I remember that.
Yeah, I think if we win this game coming up, I don't care how we win it. If Nick looks good, if Nick looks bad, it's all defense. Don't care.
Yeah.
We all gotta really think big picture, to where we gotta think that if we can win the Rams and then beat the Bills, that we're gonna beat the Redskins in Dallas. We realistically could have a multiple game lead for that last playoff spot, or like seventh or sixth playoff spot. And if they somehow incorporate an 8 seed, we could actually be heading into Arizona and Seattle with room to lose.
Yes. Because Kyler Murray's got an injury. He is struggling. He could lose more.
I'm looking without even thinking about Seattle or Arizona, Ronbo, because Minnesota just gives away games like it's nothing. The Bears are a walking mistake. They got a big game tonight that they got going, but then I can't remember offhand who the other team that's contending for a playoff spot is, but we got a couple teams above us that ain't even trying to hold that spot down. You know what I mean? And
Alex,
we got a hungry-ass team.
And they're going for bear. And they got confidence. Alex, we got to go, though, fam. I'll see you next Friday, because I'll be out this week, okay?
All right, buddy. Let's get it.
All right, fam. Appreciate you, Alex. Have a good night, fam. Yeah, Alex gave out the game ball for team integrity. I like that. Hey, Bobo! Ex-Bobo, game ball goes to the entire 49er defense and Debo. Ah, yes. Man, that's Bobo. I no argument here. And hey, Steven.
Ronbo, my man, how you been?
Going into this game, I was probably feeling so. It's such a lift to have swept the Rams on both. Well, Jimmy owns the Rams, so you know he's going to beat them. But to see Nick come in and hold it together at least enough to win that game, along with the help, of course, of a stellar defense. And don't forget, Jason Verrett ran down a would-be touchdown. If anybody didn't know about Jason Verrett's speed, now we know. That was amazing. I thought it was Sherm. I'm sitting yelling at the screen. Whoa! I didn't know Sherm had that kind of speed, because I look at the hair. And then production hit me. Hey, that's not Sherm. That's Verrett. What? Oh!
No,
Jesus!
That's Verrett. You know how I can tell that's Verrett? Because Verrett's got that perfectly round-ass helmet. That's it. He's got.
That's right.
Sherman's got all like the patterns and everything for his padding, and Verrett's got it straight. But here, let me ask you one thing. Do you remember what I said going into this game on Thursday?
Yeah. What?
I said we were gonna win, and it was gonna be an ugly win.
That was you. I remember that conversation. You're right.
Yeah. And I was like, watch, the score is gonna be 24-21, and I was off by a 1-point spread.
Wow.
The score ended up being 23-20. Actually, no, not a 1-point spread, but a 3-point spread. I meant. I was like, I can't believe it. I was almost calling it like play for play. I couldn't believe it. Oh man, Drake! I gotta give a shout out to the defense for sure. We Aaron Donald, don't get me wrong, he's a goon, but he went like our defense is a pack of thugs, like on everything.
I mean, that's a scary dude, man.
Kinlaw, Greenlaw, Sherm, man.
They were making plays. Everybody contributed to that defense. Some people, Jimmy Ward probably played a huge role today. Kerry Hyder played a huge role today. But all the defense contributed. Sherm with that pickoff. You know, and people are going to throw on Sherm. You know what's going to happen next week, don't you? They're going to realize that Sherm is still Sherm. All right, so we're gonna work on the other side. Work on the side. Verrett's over there. Who do you want to throw? You want to throw to Sherm? You want to throw to Verrett?
Or do you want to go down the middle and get picked off by Ward? Pick your poison.
No, you know.
Whatever you want to do. Oh man, like it's insane because everybody was doubting the 49ers going into the Rams game. Everybody, even our own fans, you know, like we don't know if we're going to win this. Yeah. And then the moment I found out Trent Williams came back off the COVID list, I was like, it's in.
I was so excited.
We got it.
I even posted up on Twitter.
I was like, we get Ayuk next.
Yeah. We're going to we ain't going to LA empty-handed. We ain't going empty-handed.
No, we're not.
Rock and roll, baby. Bam. 23-20. 49ers.
But here's the thing. We're gonna jump on the bad real quick, and I'm gonna say it right now. McGlinchey, go away. You're done. You know that. Remember how I was telling you? I was like, you know that new rookie guy that we picked up. What's his name? McKivitz. Yeah. I was like, I have a little hope for him. I don't expect him to do too much, but he did exactly what I expected, which was not to show out super hard because I knew he was young. We just picked him up, you know, a kid. But he did more work than McGlinchey did on both plays. And you know what? And I'm happy about that. I couldn't be any more happy about that. Mostert, you did all right.
Yeah, but you're rusty.
Debo, you're a goon. You're a goon.
The dude is unbelievably talented. You know, it's so funny because the thing is, I locked A.J. Brown. I'm looking at A.J. Brown. I had A.J. Brown picked in my mock draft that year, or last year, the year before last. And I said, you know, we picked Debo. Okay, well, okay. Because I knew I liked Debo, but I knew A.J. Brown was the guy. He is our kind of guy. He is a yak from the word go. But we still got Debo, and he makes this team win. I'm so satisfied. So, you know, man, Steve, we gotta go.
Oh man,
let's see you next Friday night. All right.
Oh, definitely. I'll be here. You know me.
All right, fam. Appreciate you.
You take care.
You too. Have a good night. Happy holidays.
Bye.
All right.
Happy holidays, man.
Yeah, well, thanks. It's starting off good, too. T-Day, Rams whooping. They just didn't get any better than that. Matt Gaskill says, big win Niners. Let's keep on rolling. You mad? You mad, Rudy? Rudy's not mad. Rudy had to come in. He had to lead. Rudy said nice things at first, and then he ends up by saying, yeah, you guys can sit home and watch us in the playoffs like you always do. But that is it. Okay. Yeah. Hey, JJ.
Hello? Rudy!
Isn't he special?
Oh, man. Oh, shit. All I got to say, Rudy, right now we have the quarterback that has thrown not one, but two of the worst INTs I've ever seen in the history of football. You lost to the San Francisco high school football team. Yes. Good Lord. Man.
And we gave them, like somebody said, JJ, we gave them every opportunity to win that game. We were in their house. Nobody's beaten the Rams in their house this year. We came in and we clowned them. We toyed with them, and we still came away with the W. Oh!
Hey, Robo. Whose house?
Our house.
That's what I thought.
Tony, he didn't call in. The question is, when did Rudy call? I wish he would have called in. Rudy, why didn't you call, man? Come on, Rudy.
Come on,
he dropped a little nasty note and left.
He knew damn well, because last time he said, Cooper Kupp dropped in the end zone. But anyway, I'm not going to make excuses. You
Yeah.
have zero excuses today. Zero. And this defense, good Lord, this is without Bosa?
I know, right?
Man.
Oh, you get Nick
notice
back. We got our edge rusher now, too. Kerry Hyder can stay on that other end, and Nick comes back. I just hope he comes back healthy, and let's go.
Probably. Notice I didn't say Ford, because the dude
Nobody
is
did.
a Ford.
Nobody
He's always
did.
found on the road dead.
Boy,
This dude is robbing the shit out of us.
I know.
Back to the Rams. I'm so happy. I'm not getting any tonight because the wife is pissed.
How come you get too noisy? wait.
Oh, she's a Rams fan.
I just was getting ready to ask you. I remember something about your family. You have a Rams fan in it.
Maybe another $20 tonight, too. I got to get him shout out to my buddy Will, though. McGlinchey is not trash, okay? He's garbage. That's what it is, okay? He's not trash.
Yeah, there's use a British term. It's a little more polite.
Garbage.
He's garbage. Yes.
Yes, I will give it to. I mean, yes, it is Aaron Donald. The guy is amazing. I told him earlier, but the dude didn't chip him. He didn't block him. He just kind of just like, yeah, go ahead, take him. Moved out of the way
JJ,
and let him get Mullens.
But if it was only Aaron Donald, I wouldn't even be mad at him. But Mike does this every week. Mike, coaches can't work on. Did you see the move? That's what made me so mad. Juked Mike left, and then Mike falls down. He always falls down when he gets juked.
I know.
He has balance issues. But JJ, you can run behind Big Mike all day, but just don't expect him to protect your quarterback. It's a sad thing.
Well, you never know. Maybe we'll keep it because Shanahan's scheme is based off the run.
It is.
So
he's not going anywhere.
So
JJ.
I mean,
he's not. He's not.
But again, to all our fans too, man. Now do you see why Jimmy G is a key factor? Yeah. Seriously, you see the defense, you see the run game. Once they finally find a way to kind of slow it down, now you have to depend on that quarterback. Nick is not the dude. Yeah. For some reason, we go 13-3 last year, and you want to say it's the run, it's Shanahan, it's the scheme, it's the defense. None of it was Jimmy. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. I look at that, and I already figured that one out a long time ago. Some people just don't like him. He can have 5-6 great games. It doesn't matter. Say, JJ, I mean, when I say that, independently carry the game because it's always a team sport, but people don't care about that. JJ, let me see it Friday, fam. And my best is the family, even the Rams fan. Tell her it's okay. They may be in the playoffs.
I want to give my game balls. I give it to Kinlaw. That awesome freaking Raheem Mostert, even though he kind of messed it up. I'm happy I bought a $130 jersey of his.
Yes. All right,
but I'll give the main game ball to Big Show because he hates the 49ers.
Well, I gotta go. Let me see you next week, fam. All right, night. And Thomas Norton says, $, Bill, Will, always the best guest on this show. Thomas Norton dedicates $4.99 to that cause or to that compliment as well, right? And thank you, Thomas. Big win.
Ronbo, what's going on, man?
Oh, Win, as you roll down the road in that big truck making them bucks, I was sitting there losing my mind. I almost went all the way. I was almost laying down talking because they take you. They take you to the top of the crescent, and then they dropped you back down into the ravine, and then the 49ers came charging back up. I mean, we went through some more ebb and tide. My God, I was losing my mind, and then they pulled out a win. Win!
Anybody that says get rid of Jimmy G and keep Mullens need to raise their hand, shake it, and slap the hell out themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what they want.
And Mike McGlinchey. Oh my God! How he fall for that old move? That move they've been using that move
since World War II. I mean, since Hector was a pup, since before the wheel. Mike falls for that every week. Big win. Oh, Mike.
Man.
Spread your feet out. Get your balance.
I was through with him when I saw DJ Reed run him over. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, dude.
Hey, before
You know what
that
I'm
game,
saying?
there was another man about the same side as DJ that ran him down and pancaked him. I said, Mike, get your ass up. Oh, if I was standing there, boy, Mike, get your ass up. I couldn't stand it. I know I'd be even with teammates. God, what are you doing? You outweigh that dude by 100 pounds.
I kind of agree with that other caller that said to move him inside because he can't play the outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might be better on the inside, then we just draft a right tackle. And then, move him inside to right guard, you know what I'm saying? Because he too slow, he can't move, and them edge rushers are too fast for him, man. They get around him too quick.
Yeah.
So
if you watch film, Big Ben, if you watch film, if I'm an edge rusher, anybody like that, any running rusher, and on the defensive line, I watch film. Like you're saying, I know what move to put on him. There's only one move you need.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but my defensive game ball, I have to give it to J-Dub, man. I gotta get on the J-Dub train for this game. He finally played like he should. He's normally all out of position every time, but he finally played like he's supposed to play, man. And he did a good job today.
See,
yeah, of course, offense got to go to Debo. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Debo, man, when Debo ain't in the game, man, it changes our whole offense, man.
It does, don't it?
You
got to have that sudden
and they
Debo
say,
strike.
we win. We win with.
Yeah. Big win?
Really hard, Yeah.
No, I'll tell you when you finish. No, see, this is the thing. Certain guys on that team, and now I can see right now, if George Kittle's there and Debo's not, you have a chance. If Debo's there and George isn't, you have a chance. But you can't have any one of our quarterbacks. What people don't understand is they have to have their guys. And everybody says, if we didn't have Debo and we didn't have this guy, they're the ones who gives them the ball. So that's why I say you got to have your quarterback and the guys they're used to playing with, and let's go. Keeping Jimmy upright is the problem. Big win. We're going to go. Let me see you next Friday.
Let me give you one more thing real quick, Ronbo.
Real quick. Go ahead.
Before we was in the draft, everybody kept saying, "Oh, we need a tall, fast wide receiver, this and that and that." We had a tall, fast Terrell Owens 2.0 right there in our face, and they passed on him. Metcalf.
AJ.
They passed on him. No, Metcalf.
Oh.
They passed on. Yeah, they passed Metcalf.
No, they didn't. They got Debo first. Wait, Metcalf went in the second.
But they could have took Metcalf though.
I agree. And you know
they
what? They
could have took Metcalf.
Could have took AJ Brown. He's another one. There's all three of them are very good though. But you're right. You could have got that big guy. Because
and
they're all game changers.
The fast guy that we needed.
I know. That's my thing. The speed.
And I wanted him so bad, Ronbo. I wanted him so bad.
And you know I was hooping and hollering about DK Metcalf before the season. Yes. All right, fam. We got to go. Production's giving me all kind of grief. Let me see you Friday. All right.
Okay.
Chip.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, fam. Night. Chip. Hello. Chip.
Ooh la la.
Oh.
Ooh la la la.
Oh, I forgot. I was so overwhelmed with that game. Chip, I forgot to sing. Oh.
Yeah. Well, do it now. Do it now, bro.
I can't. Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la. I said, I wish I knew then what I know now. I'm talking about Friday night. I wouldn't have been walking around with no frown. Hey, Chip, give me some observations on this game, fam. Man, I mean,
Bro, that game got tight at the end, man.
It got insane.
It was a nail biter at the end. No, when they took the lead,
man.
When they fumbled and they ran it back, I was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?"
Oh, man. All I know is I thought I was going to pass out.
No, our defense really stepped it up, though, man. Like, with the last time they got the ball, like, they didn't even give them, like, you know what I mean? When they stopped them on that third down, and they didn't even give them a chance after that. Like, you know what I mean? They ran it up all the way, ran the ball. I mean, you know what I mean? Bro, it was...
And it's like they focused just at the right time. I think it had something to do with Sherm and Debo coming back and inspired both sides of the ball because the defense was just playing out of their mind today.
Yes. My game ball has to go. I'm going to do 2 on offense and 2 on defense.
Yeah, you got to share because I don't know. We can't give it to one guy.
Hey.
But go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's going to be Uncle Sherm and probably Jimmy Ward, man. He was all over the place.
I mean, if he finally learned that position, I think they've been working him to do what he's doing because he has that ability, but can he get it done? I guess so. Good God, that was a good effort. Oh, man.
And on offense, I'm going to have to give it to Mostert and Debo. They were stopping him at the end, though, man. That freaking Aaron Donald was a beast.
I know. And Donald's not good against the run, but he got so embarrassed. And somebody probably told him on the sideline, hey, remember you asked about who is Debo? See that guy tonight? That's Debo.
Oh, yeah, he knows.
Oh, okay.
he definitely knows who Debo is now. I just love how he just, like, you get him in space, bro, and he'll make you look stupid. He'll run through you and everything.
And embarrass you doing it. I mean, he just knocking dudes back and keep going. Get off me! And just keep on moving, you know?
Yes, I love it, bro. And it was like, I think if we would have had Debo and we would have had Mostert and even Jeff Wilson, I think we would have whooped up Green Bay and New Orleans.
Ayuk, like if we had any of those guys, all those guys, we would have won.
Yeah.
You know? But Chip, we got to go, fam.
Dude, they're playing.
Oh yeah,
all right,
Chip. If we have the whole team,
what's up, bro?
If we had the whole team, we'd be back in first place by a large margin, and the Super Bowl wouldn't even be joking. Because you look at the Bucs. The Bucs suck. Even with Brady, they just suck. And somebody's yelling, we could have Brady. For what? He's getting his butt kicked. He's got all kind of weapons in Tampa Bay. So, we got it. Chip, we got to go, fam. I'm going to see you next Friday, okay?
All right, sounds good. Take care. Go Niners.
You do, fam. Night.
All right, later.
Hey, Jay. God, I love that we could have had Brady. Brady's got an arsenal that can't be compared to, and he's getting clobbered. I call it Jay. I'm waiting for Jay. Jay. Okay. Gonzo 49ers. I love the name. Gonzo.
Ronbo.
Gonzo, man. Come on in here, man. Let's talk about this win.
Well, I was nervous. I was nervous at the fourth quarter. I was nervous. I was like,
everybody was.
Shoot. Like, I was nervous with the fourth down conversion, too. I was like, but
right?
as soon as we got it, I was like, nope. All right, nope, we got it. We're good. We're good.
Did you relax at that point? I was worried about Robbie in the field goal. I was worried that is that
I was worried.
Oh, Robbie, can you do this?
I was worried, but then again, like, Robbie, he's amazing. He's amazing. He's done a lot of good things. So I had faith. I had faith, and he pulled through. Mullens, I enjoyed Mullens. Like, I enjoyed the way he played, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to see Jimmy G back on the field, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think it's going good so far. It was good to see Sherman back too. That was amazing.
That was amazing. And he got a pick. He comes right in and gets a pick.
He got a pick. Yep, he got a pick. And then what? And then Debo. It's always amazing when Debo has the ball, man. It's always amazing when he has the ball.
Fun to watch every time.
And then so there's still a possibility. I mean, we can go to the playoffs, but I mean, I don't know. We still have a lot of work to do. I mean, it's not impossible. You know, we've done a lot of crazy stuff in the past. It's not impossible. But
like today. That was insane.
We were, when I was expecting us to lose, I was expecting us to lose, to be honest. I wasn't expecting us to win, but it was a very close game. It was a very close game. Even though it was way too close. And even though things happened, we still pulled through, but hopefully we have our team back soon, and then we can get back to business.
And I just want the world to return to normal. So next year we can have a normal preseason, get these guys back out there, get them in shape, so that maybe less susceptible to injuries.
Ronbo, I forgot to ask you.
Next year, go ahead.
Do you have the broom with you? Have you done a little bit of brooming?
Rudy!
Grab the broom.
Oh, my goodness, Rudy, give me that dustpan. Sweep up them crumbs from Rudy. Oh, Rudy. Hey, he sent us a note. He didn't make an appearance tonight, but he did send us a note, and he congratulated us on a rivalry game. And then he says, so you guys can sit back and watch us go to the playoffs like you normally do. Hey, Gonzo, as I remember, didn't we beat them last year and go to the playoffs? I think that was us.
Yeah,
Gonzo, we got to go, fam. It's short and sweet after the game. I'll see you next Friday if you get a chance, will you?
Alrighty.
Right,
yep, no, I will. I'll be there for sure. All right, man. Take care.
Night, Gonzo. Thanks.
Bye.
You too.
Later!
God, you finish. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, you know what's up, man. We just got through sweeping the trash and putting in the dustpan, and we throwed Rudy and the Rudiettes into the garbage.
Right.
They thought they was going to beat us. I thought they was going to beat us, to be honest. They got that 10 in the last few seconds. I said, oh, no. Well, I'm still proud of my boys. They fought gallant. And no, Robbie Gold, the Prince of Darkness. Boom! Niners win. Oh!
Yes, sir. I just want to give out one thing. Hold on just a second, Ronbo. One thing only. I wanted to say about the Denver Broncos. Why the hell y'all didn't sign Kaepernick? They come out there with a wide receiver play quarterback. That's all I got to say. Back to our Niners. Okay, so I want to say this. We played a hell of a game. I knew we was going to beat them. I just had, we just got Sean McVay's number. And I want to say, I want to give my game ball out to, Kinlaw and Debo, because Debo is a number one receiver. I look at Debo as a number one receiver. He can play number one. You know what I'm saying? People ain't giving him. He's just doing what the coaches tell him to do. So if he's running jet sweeps and all that, he's the number one. You know what I'm saying? So now we got number one receivers.
See, Jay, that's the thing. Debo gets like another category. We got two OWs. Debo does a lot of things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. He does a lot. And that's what I'm saying. He does. If people saying I'm saying when people are saying he's not a number one, I'm saying he is, because the man, when he throw him the ball, he makes plays, he gets yards after the catch. You know what I'm saying? He does everything he needs to do out there. So
and Jay,
I think
he's not in prime time shape and condition. You see him on the sidelines breathing hard.
Right.
Wait till he gets in shape.
Right. Because he ain't really. How many games he played? Ronbo, he
about
played
4 or 5 this
2 or 3
year,
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played like 2 or 3 games. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong.
So
2
he
or 3
really
games.
ain't in for football shape. You know what I'm saying? Because he missed like 4 or 5 games. Then when he came back and played,
That's just Debo. That's
Right, so
that's D.
yeah, the
Tough.
dude is a beast. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I get and shout out to the defense. They played their hearts out. You know what I'm saying? And people were talking about get rid of Sherman. We should not get rid of Sherman.
I'm not going to enter that conversation ever again.
Right,
Mosey
that's
had
what
me
I'm saying.
thinking the same thing, but no.
No, that's what I'm saying. People, that's why I said we keep Sherman because Sherman, he don't have the ability to run. He don't have the speed no more. But at the same time, the dude is intellect, smart. He knows routes. He knows how to read offense. You know what I mean?
He knows what you're gonna do exactly. Sherman's running down the field, covering the man, and yelling out instructions as he's going down the field. You see that camera shot? Sherman's yelling at his people. He's covering his man. Sherm is scary.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Is scary.
He's a beast, and you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We need to keep these kind of players. We need to keep the dogs and get rid of the cats. You know what I'm saying? We got rid of one cat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. We need to get rid of the cats and keep the dogs.
We got to go, Jay. It's after the game. You know, I was short and sweet. But let me say, I see you next Friday, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Ronbo. Appreciate what you do, brother.
Thanks, fam.
Have a good night.
You too. Night. Ellis.
What's up with my family?
Ellis, tell you, bro, I'm just delighted. They took us through. It's like you go to the amusement park and get on that crazy ride. Same feeling. They took us up and dropped us down and wound around a 360 and then shot downhill all of a sudden. Heart was all up in my neck. I love that. But Ellis, your observations on this crazy game. And say hi to Rudy. Give him some love.
Rudy Poo, candy ass. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Yeah, Rudy. We know why you're not calling, and it's good to be humble. So we're glad that you're remaining humble at this juncture.
He sent a nasty note though.
Anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, because if he comes in here, he has nothing to really excuse himself. And at the end of the day, you guys, they could be in the hunt, by week 16. Yeah. So let's just hope that you guys can try to close out. But yes, fam. My heart was pumping. I had anxiety. That fourth quarter was something. And when I started to notice that the defense, in the towards the end of the third quarter, when I started to notice that they were kind of gashing us on the run a little bit, I was concerned. I thought going into the fourth, man, it was looking a little shaky, and then defense turned right back around after already playing such a great game, man. I just can't stress enough how remarkable our defense has been holding this team together the last, at least 5 weeks. You know what I mean? It's been nothing short of a miracle, man. Shout out to Robert Saleh and the entire staff and these players, man. Jimmy Ward, man, coming through, causing some turnovers, getting a pick even today. Just defensively, Javon Kinlaw getting a pick six. I mean, that's so big for the Rook, man. He's never, that was just unbelievable. He's been going up, man. I'm glad there's no injury. I know we were talking about the tendonitis, or I was at the beginning before the season started. We haven't had any injuries out of this kid, man. He's solid, and he was one hell of a pick. Yeah, Javon, getting that pick six.
No, I mean, as far as this tendonitis and injury, I forgot about that. He hasn't shown.
Oh, no, but I'm saying, we haven't had to worry about it because he's been playing every week, man.
Yeah. And playing hard.
Yeah, so I'm really thankful. He's been, living up to, the hype for the most part. You know what I mean? He's just he's progressive, and that's all we can ever ask for. But the defense, man, has been playing great. Mike McGlinchey, I don't know what we're going to do with Mike. I'm glad that Nick was able to stand in the pocket still and get some of those passes off. He did make some bad plays, but that last drive, I give him credit for. He is damn lucky we had the defense that we have, though, because we could have got smoked today playing like that.
I tell you.
Not capitalizing on those first two offensive possessions. We cannot afford to continue to have that happen. I hope he's doing some soul searching because we still got football left to play. And so maybe this was the perfect game to give him an extra added boost to want to, do better, at the quarterback position, because we cannot afford to have him, not capitalizing on these opportunities in these moments, and the defense giving us back the ball so many times. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, man. Wasn't that the top-rated offense in the league or something that we played today?
They got to be in the top 2 or 3 because they score bundles of points every week. So, But
yeah, man, that was remarkable, Ronbo.
We go E. Ellis, good stuff. I'm going to see you Friday and before this Bills game. And now I think we may have a chance to win this game. Don't bring Ayuk back and anybody else. Boy, tell you.
Oh, yeah, we got Ayuk coming back, man. We're going to be good, man. Shout out to Jamar Taylor. He's been playing his tail off, man. I know he's going for the season, but, he did really well, man. So shout out to Jamar Taylor. Mad Kiko Alonso was a damn waste, but we had to get rid of that cap, that money and stuff. But we should have did something to where just in case he didn't come back, fam, we could have got something more for him because that was just a waste. Now all we got is that conditional draft pick, so I was a little disappointed in that. But we'll overcome whatever it is, man. We'll overcome it. Much love, brother Ronbo.
Hey,
I appreciate you.
Back at you.
I appreciate you, fam. Have a safe. Enjoy your week off, man, and we'll be waiting for you, man. We'll be locked in,
Hey, appreciate that, Ellis.
And
looking
shout out to
forward.
the Night Faithful.
You too,
See you
fam.
Friday, fam.
All right. Night, Ellis.
Peace.
Yeah. And, by the way, but it's not a week off that I want to take. I got obligations I got to meet. It's going to take me a week. But I wish I could get out of it. I'd rather be here with you. You know this. Hey, Ice. And drum roll. There he is. Julian S. It says, the one and done Seahawks talking poop is funny. I know, this is what we got to put up with, Underlings and inferiors always coming in to talk trash. All right. Hey, Jamel, led by our own Bruce Meow. Gotta love Bruce. What? Hey, Jamal.
Hey, Ronbo, how you doing, man?
Jamal, we just got to beat the Rams. We swept them this year again,
I
even
know.
in the conditions we're in. If we, this is all the time, Jamal. We beat the Rams. Remember that year we went 2-17, 2-15, 2-14.
Right.
And the only teams our 2 wins are both against them sorry ass Rams. This is tradition.
Yeah.
To beat up the Rams.
Right.
That's why when Rudy
we
comes in
did
and
it
talking,
again.
I don't know what is he talking about.
Right. You don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, hey, real talk, man. Here's my game balls.
Yes.
Because they're on offense, defense, and special teams. Offense, man, we got a keeper in that boy Debo. He is something special already. As a rookie, offensive line did well. Raheem, of course. Wilson contribute. Our whole defensive line gets a game ball. Everybody did good. And Robbie, as good as gold, gets a game ball because he won it for us at the end of the game.
That's what
Not
he does.
once but twice. Yeah, that's what he does. So thank you, Bears fans, for cutting them, and so we pick them up. Good job.
Hey, that's right. That was how many years now? That's 3 years ago. Yeah.
Right.
Got him in 17.
Yeah, but I remember that when the Bears cut them and let them go, and we picked them, but said, that was stupid. Good job, Bears. So now we got them.
Appreciate it, too. Because,
yes.
Robbie won so many games. But, Jamal, I understand and appreciate you gave the game ball to everybody. We do have to see, Jamal, you played offensive line. What's wrong?
I did.
What's wrong with Mike McGlinchey?
With McGlinchey. Hey, that's kind of making me look bad because is that the right offensive tackle? Because that's what I played. That's what I played. I said,
So
hey,
you
man,
know-
that's making right.
What's going on with his footwork?
I don't know, because that's what you need, especially going up against like guys like, I don't know, was he on the same side with Darnold and on the same side of like blocking the greats like Darnold and other defensive ends? That's very important. So I don't know.
Jamel, the thing is, he left. The reason why Donald came over there is he just went over to see what was up, and he found out. As soon as he found out, then he stayed over there. You see, this is why I'm concerned. The coaches have to figure out something. When we have a premier defender like that, you've got to help Mike.
Right.
You're going to get the quarterback killed.
You got to.
Yeah, you know.
You sure is.
God.
Yeah. I know. I know all about that. So it's just, especially that comes down on us as the offensive line, because if a quarterback having a bad game, first they're going to look at in film section the next day. They're going to look at the line. I remember it was Jamel Fabian day, and it was like, hey, it was like, Coach, we want that back. You know, we could have had 6 more yards here, but if it wasn't Jermel, Mr. Block here, whatever, man, they got on me so
put your name on blast, right?
They did it. I wasn't the only player that, he had Eugene Wilson, who played with the Patriots. He was my teammate at Maryville, whatever. He kind of got on him too. So everybody had their day.
No, everybody has to take some. When you're an offensive lineman, you are what is going to make that game possible. Your quarterback can be good, he can be average, but the bottom line is you've got to give him a chance to do what he does. If not, then
Right.
Jamel, let me see you Friday, and we'll talk about the Buffalo Bills now that we're up on this high. You got to enjoy this all week long.
Right. Yeah. This is next Friday, right?
Bills game. We'll make bad prediction. All right, fam.
Oh yeah. I'll see y'all next Friday.
See ya. Night, Jamel.
All right. See you later. Good night,
fam. Night. And the bad thing about it is I don't know what we're going to be playing next week, fam. We don't have a home anymore. Santa Clara administrators ran us out. Rumor is we might be in San Diego, but the thing is, John Lynch and the folks, they saw this coming and they have contingency plans. So we will have a plan. We're good. Family, hey, you know, sometimes when I take off a day or two or there and I say we're having tech difficulties, those are the kind of surprises we get all of a sudden sometimes. We had Denise on the phone. She wasn't through testifying. Denise, call back and you'll get put in right away. Let me see if we're still okay. Hey, Sean.
Yes, sir.
I guess we're working. Sean, how did you enjoy that game? That was so much fun. Sean?
Hello.
Yo, yeah. Can you hear me, Sean?
Yeah, now I can. What were you saying, boss?
Yeah, how'd you enjoy that game?
You know, it was refreshing, man, to see Sherm out there. It was refreshing to see Debo. You know, it was just it was refreshing, man. It was refreshing to look. Not like we were just competitive, but like we were in this thing to win the game, you know. So it's just refreshing. And first things first, man, I know a lot of people are, you know, they want to give the game ball to a lot of different folks. But I got to give the game ball to Kerry Hyder, man. I mean, this dude just comes out week after week and he balls out. And he had some key stops and he had some sacks on some key plays, you know. So we definitely got to give the ball to Kerry Hyder. Look. What is he up to now? What, 7.5 sacks, something like that?
At least, because I was guessing maybe 8, but yeah, it's at least 7.5 because he got 2 today.
Yeah. So and those sacks came on big plays. You know what I mean? So it's just nice to see the guy just being consistent. That's what you want. You want consistency, you know. And a lot of things. And another thing that was nice to see that was also refreshing was to see Jimmy Ward just out there all over the place. You know, that's the Jimmy Ward that we've been wanting to see, and he was just flying around, and not just flying around, but not just flying, because before we've seen him fly around, but then he's getting up he's getting up where he's dragging his shoulder, and he's got to come back, you know, that type of thing. So he was playing hard, and he stayed healthy throughout the game, which was nice, you know what I mean? And then another thing that was
real refreshing to see. I mean, it just felt good to see it, man. It just felt good to see it. Okay, Debo, man. I mean, Debo is it's just one of those things. It's,
play.
yeah, it's one of those things where if Debo's playing, no matter who we're playing, we got a shot at this thing. We got a shot at this thing if Debo's playing. So there's a lot of things that made me feel good. I know when it comes to the turnovers, look, it is what it is. I mean, you got Errol Donald with the tip pass. You had what'd you have? You had Mostert. Didn't he drop one? You had Jeff Wilson. Didn't he lay one down? So I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, we were able to pull that back, and we were going to recoup. Another thing that I want to say, I know a lot of people are happy with Kyle Shanahan's play calls. Do you guys know a lot of those play calls was the same play calls that he called in Seattle? Do you guys understand that?
Yeah.
So a lot of those play calls that everyone's saying those are boneheaded play calls. A lot of those were the same things that he called today.
Well, as long as he stayed away from that Wildcat. But the thing is, the execution was so much better, and that's what
That's what it is. That's what it is. He's got to call the plays, and the plays got to be executed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The players are going to execute them. So, I mean, but as far as the game ball, we can. There's not enough game balls to give him around, but if I had to give one, man, I got to give it to Kerry Hyder. I mean, he's the bright spot. Javon Kinlaw, so proud of him, man. So proud of him. I don't care how funny he looked running for him, but he got that pick.
I enjoyed his funny
run. He can run funny. He can run funny for 100 yards, man. As long as he's getting that pick six, I'm happy about it, man. But there's so much to go on. I know I don't have much time. I know you got to get Denise and several other people back in here, man. But I appreciate everything you do, man. Just enjoy this win.
Sean.
And we're going to make a run at this thing. We're going to make a run at this thing. We're going to make a run at it.
Crazy.
Yes,
if we finish 10-6, I'm going to be just shocked. Thanks, Sean.
We're going to make a run, Rombo. We're going to make a run.
I can see it coming. Yeah. Night, fam.
All right, man. Yes, sir.
If we go 10-6 in this bad season, I don't know. I'm going to say, boy, the league better be glad. They better be glad. If we went 10-6 with this team, they better know. You got away. Hey, Clarence Molina, thank you, fam. 1 down, 5 to go. Keep praying. Go 49ers. Thanks, Clarence. Denise, come on back and finish. I'm sorry.
Hey there, how's it going?
Well, yes, it's gotten even better since last few minutes.
Like, wow, Rombo's never hung up on me before.
I'm right, Denise. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Oh, goodness.
But Denise, you were giving Kyle praise. We were talking great about Debo. Denise, it's the thing is, I'm encouraging everybody to say something to Rudy. Rudy's not happy tonight. He tried to be cordial, and he came back and he left a little note out there for us. And he says, well, congratulations. And basically said, kiss my butt. We're going to the playoffs, and you guys can sit back and watch.
Yeah, but he must not remember last year when we kicked their butts and knocked them out of the playoff contention.
Exactly. Rudy has a short memory.
Like, you must not have been paying attention last year because actually you got knocked out and we went to the playoffs. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, NFC champs. Remember that?
Yep,
that's right, baby.
We get Rudy got that. We got that last loss on the Rams they could not afford with Sean McVay standing on the sideline with a caption that you can find on Google. It's so hilarious. Rudy.
Right.
Denise.
Oh God, Green Bay's winning right now. I was hoping maybe Chicago would pull it out, but no such luck. Huh?
Well, Chicago losing. If you want to see the 49ers go to the playoffs, you don't mind Green Bay winning. Chicago's a game up on us, and if they lose, we'll be closer. I think we'll be close to tied, 5-6. Yeah,
I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah, they were 5-5 going into this game. We were 4-6. Yeah, so we'd be tied with them. And they're just below. Okay. Yeah, they're sitting just below the fledgling, or should I say, the all of a sudden struggling Cardinals. So,
Oh, okay. All right. Well, my bad.
Denise, do you want to go to the playoffs?
Well, I guess it's a good thing then.
Yeah. Do you want to go to the playoffs?
I'm so torn because as a fan, yes, I want to go. Like, yes, I absolutely want to go. I would love to see us dominate and kick ass. But I don't want to go if we're going to get bounced in the first round. And the thing that kind of sucks is you don't know that. Like, I don't know that. None of us know that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like any given Sunday, you know what I mean? I mean, look, none of us thought we were going to win today.
No.
Right?
Well,
like, I don't care what anyone says. I mean, trust me, I was hoping we'd win.
Yeah.
Yes, I was hoping we'd win. But, you know what? I have to say, isn't it awesome to watch Tom Brady get his ass kicked 2 weeks in a row?
Hey, wait a minute. Is that game over? They got beat up again?
Oh,
Denise.
Yeah.
This is more than 2 weeks. One. They lost to the Rams. They lost to the Saints, and now they lost today. Listen, Denise. Would you help me tell people to stop saying we could have Tom Brady? For what? Tom Brady's got an arsenal of weapons over there that compares to nobody, and he's getting his butt handed to him.
And you know what? I can honestly say, as mad as I've ever been at Jimmy Garoppolo, I have never wanted Tom Brady. I was never on that train.
No, Thomas.
No.
The AFC North is a lot different than the NFC, and Tom's finding out. I thought he'd do better. What? Tom is struggling.
I thought he would
time.
too, because actually Tampa Bay has a lot more weapons than even we do. Like, he's got good receivers, good running backs. Like, their defense is good. Like, they got a good
Evans
team.
and AB on the same team. What's that other guy that does such a great job? Oh, he's got running back Ronald Jones.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What do you?
Yep.
And people still say, we could have Tom Brady. For what? He's not going to help.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't even, offensive line's not even good as Brady's.
I'm like, you think Jimmy gets scared in the pocket? Tom Brady would be shivering in the pocket.
And laying down. Tom was getting killed last time against the Saints. Poor Tom. Oh my God, that's bad. So Denise, this is the thing I still understand. It's just like, but Denise, we're gonna go. I'll see you next Friday.
Okay.
And because I'm
All
gonna
right.
have to miss
Enjoy
the week.
your time off.
All right. Thanks, Denise. We'll have a good night.
All right. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. And forget about it. Mike, remember, now, Mike, we can't get into one of our long things, though. 3 minutes, Mike. It's after the game. But, Mike, come on in and make some statements.
Oh, come on. Everybody the hell, you're giving me 3 minutes, Ronbo.
Mike, it's
What's
after the
going
game.
on?
Everybody gets 3 after the game, Mikey, babe. You know? You had to wait. You had to wait a long time, so we got to worry about that after the game. So 3 minutes, Mike. I'm not going to say anything. I'll let you talk.
Let me congratulate everybody on officially not getting the top 10 pick. All right, that's what I'm going to congratulate everybody on.
Vintage
I know.
Mike. Vintage
Look,
Mike.
it was a great.
It's not over, Mike.
It was a great. Look, yeah. Well, you.
We can still lose the rest of the way.
I know. I know. Listen. It was a great game, Ronbo. Great effort. I'm not going to ever knock the effort of the guys, and I'm always a faithful. So believe me, every bone in my body love to see us kick the shit out of the Rams.
Good.
All right,
Good. Oh, that's what I want to hear.
Out of the Rams.
Great.
And listen. Who is it that always comes in here that's typing away? One of the guys. Who's the bum that likes the Lambs? Is Smiley or whatever?
Say hi to Rudy.
Yo,
yeah.
Hey, Rudy, is that the guy?
That's the guy.
I don't want to see that guy hear that guy. I mean, come on. You got to be kidding me. We just beat him 6 times in a row. All right, we beat him 6 times in a row with all of our backups out there. I mean, look, he doesn't have a leg to stand on, even if they built him a wooden stump. All right, that guy. I don't want to hear about him no more. And now, look. That being said, great effort, great game by the guys. Happy for Kinlaw and all that. Listen, but at the end of the day, I you know where I stand, Ronbo. I want to see us build on for the future. So I hope we don't rattle off too many wins and get into the playoffs, because I mean, look, at the end of the day, we don't got the team to do it all. So but I know some people, they like that. It's all good. Hey, as long as we're in the tournament and blah 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 and all, that's great and everything. It sounds good. But I like to go in it knowing that you got a real shot at winning it. And at the end of the day, we got to remember, Ronbo, last year, with as great as everything was, we still came a goal line stand away, facing the Seahawks just to win the friggin' the division, and that was with everything going our way. That was with our great defense. That was with Jimmy G out there. That was with I was with everything. So I just want all the faithful to keep that in mind. Don't go getting your hopes up too high and all that. It's great to enjoy it. It's great to enjoy the guys when they do good. But just don't get a false sense of hope and get your all and be all bummed out. You know what I mean? I'll be all bummed out at the end of the year when the reality sets in. You know what I mean?
No.
But enjoy this, enjoy the guys playing good. I'm definitely enjoying it regardless. I do want to see us get a top 10, at least a top 15 pick, Ronbo. I really do, because we're gonna need it. With all the guys we're losing. But hey, enjoy today. Great W. A win on Sunday means a victory, Jay. It doesn't get any better than that, Ronbo. And I love you to death. Thanks for having me on. All right, I'm gonna let you go, and I'll definitely call you. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. Or what? Friday, right, Ronbo? You're gonna be out and about.
I gotta go. I can't be here next week, but I'll see. I'll be hustle back Friday though. I'll be looking for you then. Okay.
All right. Hey, listen. You be safe out and about out there. All right,
you
Ronbo.
too, fam. And happy holidays to you already.
Right.
All right, Mike.
Hey,
see you
all
Friday.
Right. You too, Ronbo. All
Thanks,
right.
fam. Night. And Rebel D says, remember that time we beat the Rams? Rebel, good timing. I like that. Thanks for that contribution, too. Oh, Rudy. Rudy, I don't know why you don't want to call. We always enjoy your calls. Hey, Ice. Hello, Ice. Hello, Ice. Ice?
No.
Ice, come on in, man. I've been waiting on you.
What's up, man?
Ice, we're just sitting here laughing at a game that went 4 quarters before it was determined, and the 49ers this showed we're still Kyle Shanahan's team. If you guys think we're going to come in here and allow a whooping, you got another thing coming. Let's go. And the 49ers handed the Rams their Rams booty.
Well, you know what?
Yo.
I tell you, man, I was impressed with the defense.
Yeah.
Hands down.
It was really good
Defense
today.
is solid.
Yes.
Defense was really solid. Sherm is the difference maker. We look at a defense.
Mm-hmm.
Sherm is the
He was
difference
out
maker.
there directing. Boy.
He's directing shots. The team is such a different team when Sherman's out there, and it just shows. Only thing I did not like
the
about
same thing can be said about Debo on offense. That's a whole different unit as Debo's on the field.
Exactly. Now, when you come back, it's going to be another plus. And plus, our running game is strong. This team was missing. The only thing I didn't like, what I really didn't like, Shanahan called a good game, Saleh called a good game. 2 things that I did not like about this win with this. I'm happy boy. I'm a 49 fan in the heart. 2 things that I like. 2, we gave up too much yards in the game on the ground.
Yeah.
2 is this is the thing we have to be very, very aware of. Too many 3-and-outs. We scored. We should have blew them out. All the 3-and-outs we had. You got to remember that's 3 field goals. It should have been at least two touchdowns out of the 3. 2 out of 3 should have been touchdowns.
I agree.
They should have been touchdowns, hands down. Rams, I don't think the Rams have been the team. First of all, they got a great offense, but the coach is not all that. It's not all that great. But I'm gonna tell you that what I'd like to see is I would like to see when we get down. Sometimes Shanahan should take chances. In reality, he needs to take chances because that will define a little bit more of what Nick Mullens would turn out to be. You need to take chances as far as if it's 4th down, 4 or 5 yards to go sometimes, or 3 yards. Go for it sometimes. Take a shot. We know we can get the 3 points, but at least take the shot. And the reason why I say we could take the shot because the defense is that good.
Yeah, well, as long as it's not closing minutes, 4th down.
Well, I mean,
there are occasions when it's not a high risk. It'll be less than sometimes.
Donald's going to do that to anybody. We can't take that away. He would have did it to McGinty, whoever the hell was on that side. It didn't matter who it was. Donald does that to everybody in the league, hands down. He's just one of those guys that you just can't give you. That's like someone stop a large scale. Come on, let's be real. Can't take nothing away from him. He does that to everybody.
No,
that's
I know.
why he's 17.
I know. A lot of people don't realize that. They always think it's the quarterback's fault for getting sacked.
Hell no.
I listen to that, and I can't believe what I'm hearing or reading. What? Quarterback can't block and play quarterback, okay? God.
Well,
Some people just don't understand. That's just...
See, this is the thing. This is a full-time job, bro. You ain't no part-time.
And it really ain't.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So we look at, like, I really do think, like, if you just can't do that 3 and out too much, man. But defense, the defense came up big, but the defense was on the field too long. Because every time we got the ball back, 3 and out. 3 and out.
That's why it hurt the defense. Ice, we're out of time though. But you know what? You make an excellent point. If your offense isn't giving your defense time enough to rest, it takes away from their effectiveness. And you know what? And they know that. And they still.
And we got lucky. Check this out before you cut me off, dog. Check this out. Make this real quick. Game ball to Debo, game ball to defense. But check this out. That's why we almost lost that game because we got wore out at the end of the game. 2 3 and out. We got lucky and the defense came up big. But at the end of the day, we can't pull that off every game. You can't do that against Buffalo. You can't do that against Arizona. You can't do that against Seattle. You can't do that. You can't do that 3 options every time you turn around. You're giving this dude a shot in the field. Come on, you think about Russell stuff like that. You know what's going to happen. You're going to pay.
Ice is clock time. You know, you give the other team more clock than you got, you're gonna lose. Fam, we really gotta go though, fam. Let me see you Friday.
All right, I'm Friday, man. I get at you, Joe.
Looking forward to it, Ice. Always great to hear from you.
All right, fam. Later, man.
Happy holiday.
All right.
All right. Night.
You too, man.
Thanks, fam.
All right.
And let's go check out Johnny V. John.
Ronbo, what's happening, brother?
John, listen, before you do anything else, say hi to Rudy and wish him well and happy holidays and all that stuff to him.
Happy holidays, Rudy. You know, there's 2 things that we know for sure. Water is wet and your team sucks. Ronbo, my brother, what's cracking?
You know, it's another Rams sweep. And, you know, the Rams provide joy to us when we're down and out and we need something to smile about. When you're down and in trouble, I call Rudy's name. Bring your team and let's play another game. Oh, I do. I enjoy that so much. But, John, give me some observations here before I run your time. Start the clock on John. Okay, Johnny. Go ahead.
It's real quick, man. We suck at the right tackle position.
Mike.
You know, Nick Mullens looks scared consistently every down. He just looks scared.
I don't blame him.
That frightens me. But I do say this, Rumble. I'm willing to make a run at the playoffs. Why the hell not? I mean, we've been obliterated. Look at it. We've been obliterated in injuries, and we've got $80-some million on the IR. And if we make it to the playoffs, who's done it before us in those circumstances?
Nobody.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, let's make lemons out of lemonade or whatever the hell they say. Lemonade out of lemons. Let's just do it. What do we got to lose? I mean, we've had our heads in our laps the whole damn time. Why not? Piss on it. We get there, we lose. Yippee! I mean, let's do it.
But we have an excuse already, John. If we get there, we have an excuse already. Well, one thing about it, they better be glad because we went in with 10-6 and we had $80 million worth of pros on the bench. Yeah. So we deserve big time props, and you need to be scared.
We were in the Super Bowl. We're NFC champs. We're at the bottom of our division. If we make it to the playoffs, my God, dude, who's ever done that with this bullshit?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We've got a hat to tip here, man. Let's throw our hat in the ring.
Amen.
I'm all for it.
You got my support, Johnny.
New Jersey Mike. Why not, dude? I mean, we've got nothing to lose, Ronbo.
You know, Mike, he wants Jimmy gone, and he wants a new quarterback. He thinks that Jimmy's the answer to all the team's problems.
I want to win the
Why?
lotto.
I don't know what he's looking at, but it's more than just that. And he doesn't understand a new quarterback is not going to fix things. It's going to set us back because that quarterback's got to come in and adapt. Can he do it overnight? I doubt it.
Great. We listen to the playoffs in a wheelchair. We're halfway there. Let's do it. I don't give a damn. I'm all for this, Ronbo. I'm all for this, man.
All right.
I mean, when
You could get your wish,
feels
Johnny.
good to win.
You could, they might, because remember the year that Jimmy came in and we ran the board? I did not anticipate that. So you know what? Anything's possible with this team as long as Kyle Shannon's running around. I don't know what he has, but he's got some kind of a Midas touch in certain things. And this could be what we're talking about.
I believe that.
All
right, my man.
All right,
I'm not
John.
going to take up any more time. I know you got some guys calling. Listen, brother, I love you, man. I love the show.
Thanks,
Let's go
Johnny.
into Victory Monday feeling good, Ronbo. Good night, my man. Take care of
That's
yourself.
what we needed, too. Thanks, fam. Looking forward to hearing you from Friday, all right? Night, Johnny.
I'll be there. Good night, brother. Good night.
And here's Frank. But again, I don't think this is. Hello, Frank.
Well, Mo.
Frank, you're not Frank Johnson, are you?
No.
Yeah, I thought I one night I was talking to you and I just realized, wait a minute, his name is Frank, but he ain't Frank Johnson. Frank Johnson. Frank Johnson is one of the most annoying individuals on the planet Earth. And I knew you weren't. So I said, this can't be the same guy. So, Frank, I'm going to have to put another name. I'm going to put another little something next to your name.
I'm Frank B. Frank B. Yeah,
Frank
put B. My
yeah,
last
put a
name
B next to his
forward.
name. So I can treat him like I need to treat him. Frank's a good guy. The other Frank, I don't know how to treat him. Frank B, come on in, man. Hey, you know what?
What's up?
I'm telling you, with this win, and Frank, I'm asking everybody tonight, make sure to say hello to Rudy.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Rudy? Rudy, I need you to come sweep up this trash I got right here, Rudy, in my house, Rudy, if you don't mind. A little bit of dust right here. Need to get up.
Oh man, that dude.
I know it'll be quick.
Go ahead, Frank.
I know it'll be quick. I know you got to go. Definitely had to extend Richard Sherman. They definitely the heart and soul of that defense, Ronbo. He made a big difference. He make a big impact. We definitely got to go ahead and extend him. So that's number one. Number two, the offensive line, we got to address that, Ronbo.
Please.
We had to address that. Because that line, McGlinchey, man, was getting. I mean, I know, but McGlinchey, man, was getting. I'm like, come on, McGlinchey, that Aaron Donald is rush up in the zone like that. I'm like, come on, man.
And Frank, do you notice every time that happens, they show McGlinchey's feet flying all up in the air as he gets.
Yeah,
I
I know.
hate it when the camera shot shows McGlinchey losing his footing and going down. I said, oh man, look at Mike. Get your ass up, Mike. I get so mad. God, Jesus.
We gonna, but I'm saying, I mean, we can build on this win, Ronbo, and pity back from what the caller just said before me. Like I said, like I kept saying too, ain't no team in NFC really scared me, Ronbo. Like the NFC is just wide open. If we can build on this win and really look, everybody look each other in the mirror, look at themselves in the mirror and say, look, y'all, we can make a run of this. You know what I'm saying? Like they can do it. Like if you get in the playoffs, everything's 0-0. You get what I'm saying? Everybody record 0-0. So all we gotta do is get there. I know. Shout out to Nana Mike. I like Nana Mike. That's my man. But I know he want us to, get a top pick and draft pick. But the goal is anything can happen. We can get in the play. The only thing that scares me is the quarterback because of Nick Mullens. But Jimmy G should be back if we can make it there. The further we go, he might can come back.
Yeah, week 14, 13. He'll be back in 2 weeks. And poor Mike, he wants that first round pick. Mike, it's not guaranteed that Clyde's going to go for a quarterback in the first round because I got to tell you, most GMs and managers don't like getting a quarterback in the first round unless they don't have anything. And then they might do that. But the 49ers aren't in that situation, and they're going to go for a player that they really need, and they may not think they really need a QB. It could be an offensive lineman. It could be a cornerback because we don't have any signed next year. There's so many priorities over a QB. But
I'm gonna go with the offensive line because let Jimmy. Jimmy just needs some time to get the line. Only way I get rid of Jimmy G if we can get a better player for him, and that's Aaron Rodgers. That's the only way I can get. That's the only way you get rid of him. Other than that, you stick with Jimmy, and you need to build that offensive line. And then you just build a line for them, you know. But I'm happy we got the win. We just got to build off this, you know. If the goal is to make the playoffs and make a run for it, it's up to Kyle, up to the coaching staff, you know. And if that's what they want to do. You know, ain't no tanking. You know, you see that they don't want to tank. We want to win. So these next games, winnable games, Ronbo. So I mean, I think I'm positive anything can happen, Ronbo. Look at the Baltimore Ravens. They had a tight defense back in 2000. Well, look at the quarterback they had. You know, Nick Mullens just can keep the ball out of harm's way. That's it. It's like Kyle got to give him some type of, you know, something easy, some type of strict play. You got to give him something that he's comfortable with, Nick. Some type of plays where he's comfortable with, because he can do it. It's just like the pressure come, he gets happy feet or just throw the ball, you know, like to the other team. So,
it's scary because I feel sorry for him, because when you see linemen coming at you like that, completely untouched sometimes, you know them boys is coming in to hurt you. You know, I feel sorry for him sometimes, but, you know, he's got to get over that and get rid of that ball. Fam, we got to go. Hey, let me see you Friday, Frank, you know. Great to hear.
Okay, I will, man. Joy, have a safe week, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Everybody be safe and blessed. Love y'all. Everybody take care. And see you Friday, Ronbo.
Back at you, fam. Happy holidays. Looking forward to it. All right.
Same to you, Ronbo. Okay.
Thanks, fam. Bruce Meow, that just explains it. By the way, Bruce Meow is not a 49er fan. He just had the stupid nerve to admit it. He's like a fan about 3 different teams. And don't call me fam, Bruce. Don't even ever call me fam. You ain't fam, okay? And you're a troll just like everybody else in there who plays the role. Hey, Bethel.
Hey, what's up, Rumble?
Bethel, did you know that you picked the right score?
Yes, I did. I seen that.
23-20.
I said.
And Robbie
it probably would have. Yeah, and I said it's probably gonna be like, you know, when we went to the playoffs, where Robbie Gould had to, you know, make those 3 points to win the game.
And he did.
You know, and the only thing when I seen our offense, you know, up there, the only thing I was hoping is just block, because, you know, if, you know, I seen when Mike McGlinchey didn't block, and he went and he created the fumble, you know, that's what made him, you know, go back in the game, you know, because Mike McGlinchey wasn't blocking, you know, the way he's supposed to, and that was a run play, you know, so it's, you know, it's kind of hard to.
You know what, though, Bethel? You know, Mike McGlinchey, I wish the coaches would take out a certain amount of time every day and get some of our best people to keep rushing at him. And so the coach can point out some things. Mike, see your footwork here? You know, when you lean your weight this way, you know, you can't move. You know, Mike needs some fundamental training. Some of the things that you see Mike McGlinchey getting worked on, I think kids in Pop Warner football learn that technique. You know, you shift your weight. Mike, your footwork. It shouldn't happen all the time. He's a massive man. You don't need small guys. You don't need to move a lot. Don't dance with them. That's to their advantage. I don't know. Mike needs some work. He's a run blocker supreme, but he needs to get a little better when it comes to protecting the quarterback for somebody gets killed out there.
Yeah. They need to work on that with Michael McGlinchey and have him, you know, get, you know, I don't know. Maybe we need Joyce Staley, you know, out there as a coach, you know, so, you know, keep the guys motivated on some of our offensive guys.
Or,
you know,
or if him and Joe hang out, go over to Joe's house, whatever you guys do all the time, and, you know, take a few minutes out in the backyard and work on some things. And, Mike, you can do better than this. I just know he can do better.
Yeah, he can. He just has to work on it. I don't know if, you know, that weight, you know, made him a little bit soft that, you know, he lost, but, you know, he got to do a little bit better.
I think it's his footwork. Mike's foot. I think he lost weight thinking he'd get faster, but Mike's. You can see he's doing things wrong, and the feet flying up in the camera every time because he got jocked completely naked. God, Mike. Anyway, wait. Hey, Bethel, we only got a minute and a half or so going. Give me some observations from the game.
I seen Devo. Devo does a good job. Kittle does a good job. But Kittle, what he does a good job is on our blocking. That's why we need Kittle. And Debo, he's the one that, gives our yak, the yak, yards.
He's a
So I
machine.
give Debo the ball on the offense, and I give on the defense. There's a couple of people, but our whole defense stepped up. And, the bad thing that we lost some couple guys, but, it's, you could tell that our defense is gelling, and that leadership with Sherman, you could tell that
made a difference, didn't it?
that it makes a big difference. Yeah, it made a big difference. So, that's why, we'll probably be in it, and it's probably going to be a dogfight, in the next game, but,
Well, hey,
we're going to have to take
Bethel,
a game at a time.
Bethel, know this. The Rams almost beat the Bills. It was a last-minute thing. And I don't know. We might be okay. The Bills look tough, but they may not be as tough as they look playing everybody else. Because I thought the Rams, who beat up the Tampa Bay Bucks, were going to be dangerously tough. They weren't.
As long as they block for our running back, because if you seen our running backs were doing really good until they were not. I've seen a couple of plays where they're not blocking good, and that's why the run game didn't work. So they have to make it better.
All right, and they will. Because they're in a little out of shape and probably timing's off a little bit of things, but they'll be better next week after a week of being back. All right, fam, we got to go, and I'll see you next Friday. All right, Bethel.
All right, Rumble. See you next Friday.
Looking forward.
Good show like always, and hit the like for Rumble Sports. And let's go Niners. Let's beat, because we're proud of our team.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, fam.
All right, Rumble.
Good night, Bethel.
Good night.
I love Bruce Meow is actually attacking 49er fans. Guys, you going to put up with that? From that skank troll? I wouldn't. I wish I was in there. Boy, me and Meow be going at it. Hey, Shay.
Hey, what's up, Rumble?
Shay, man.
How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm doing great, man. Because, hey, Shay, say hello to Rudy. I forgot to ask Bethel to say,
Hey.
I'm being courteous tonight, and everybody say hello to
Rudy.
Right.
Hey, Rudy, I just want one question to ask you, man. Hey, man, you got a broom? Because that was a sweep. Oh, man. Wait, that's 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken, right, Rumble? Last year and this year? Damn, must suck to be a Rams fan, though.
And Shay, he says, you guys can watch us in the playoffs as usual. And did he forget about last year?
As usual.
I guess so.
What are we go watching the playoffs so Jared Goff could throw 3 interceptions and lose the game? Like, what? I'm pretty sure the whole Rams are really sad giving him a contract like that just to be subpar and throw 2 interceptions. Either way, Rumble, we played a great game.
Yeah, we did.
Like you said, it's just weird, and I know you were talking to Denise earlier about the whole if we make it to the playoffs. Again, just the whole Jimmy situation. Listen, I'm gonna say this now. Nick Mullens is garbage. I'm gonna be real with you, Ronbo. I mean, every time I see him touch the field, it just looks like he regresses game after game after game. I don't understand it. No, for real, Ronbo. Like, he looks, and I understand the Rams are a good defense, but it's like, bro, you've been in the system for so long. Like, these reads should come natural. I mean, he just makes so much inerrant throws, and it's just like, what do you? And then, like, again, like, the throw he had Jordan Reed wide open down the middle of the field, and he had him on a slant, and
Reed
he just
was
overthrows
pissed.
it. Yeah, and he's lucky the safety wasn't a couple feet down, because that would have been another interception. And I'm just like, Mullens, like, you have to make these throws, bro. Like, it's getting tiresome. Like, you've been in the system, you know where the throw needs to go. How lays it out, and it's the same thing where everybody's trying to debate, Saleh's out coaching him, and you're literally watching this quarterback throw the ball for his offense, and you're just looking at it's not executing because he's not letting it happen. I don't know. I just don't understand it. Like, I'm not here to slander Mullens. We got the win, but it definitely wasn't off his back. The defense made plays. That interception that Javal Kinlaw got and took it to the house was big, because we didn't score after the first quarter.
We don't win unless
all we got was a couple field goals. Yeah, we got a couple field goals, and we got a defensive touchdown. So let's be real here. It was definitely off the backs of that defense, but I want to give a huge shout out to Robert Saleh, man. I've been hard on him. I've been calling for his job, but the Travarius Moore, like, he's running some like lab. He's like a mad scientist right now. He's experimenting right now because he has Travarius Moore playing free safety, and if anybody noticed, any coverages that we were in nickel majority of the game. We
Right.
had 4
That's
down
why
linemen
Dub
and
was
2
able to do what he
linebackers,
did.
and we had
He wasn't
we
designated
had
in any one
Mosley
area.
and we had Mosley and J-Dub manning people and mixing in zones, and it looked really good with Sherman and Barrett being on the outside, and then we had Javarius Moore over the top. That defense looked stout, Ronbo.
It messed Goff's mind up. It did.
Oh, definitely having those type of that package out there. So great job by Robert Saleh. Great team win, but again, Ronbo, we're in a weird predicament. I don't know what the Jimmy's consensus is. I don't know what's going on with the ankle. We will have to wait to find out. But I mean, if we keep winning and we have a shot, there's no doubt in my mind that Jimmy will probably force himself to come back and play.
Yeah,
even without Kittle.
If they beat the Bills and Cowboys, look for both Kittle
and the Washington
Jimmy
Redskins. If we beat Redskins, Cowboys, I think they're gonna have no choice but to call them back to try to get the game against Seattle to see if we can get into the playoffs.
And I wonder how Nick's doing.
Great team win, Rumble.
I guess he will be back for the next
right.
season.
I wonder how Nick's doing. Great team win. Dre Greenlaw looks so good, Rumble, on the run. Him and Warner. But good defensive win. Game ball definitely goes to the defense. And Saleh looked amazing. But Kerry Hyder looks so good. Wow. Rombo. He looks like a hidden gem. Nobody expected to get what we're getting out of him. And it just goes to show, man, these guys, to be honest, this is great. I hope we may be able to extend Kerry Hyder. But, this is kind of a slap in the face to us for signing someone like D Ford who ain't even touching the field. We got a guy on a minimum veteran contract.
It's out playing
he's performing 10 times,
go.
Rumbo. It's not even close.
Shit, we gotta go,
Rumbo. But sorry,
it
sucks that you're not going to be here until Friday, Rumbo.
I know. I can't get out of this problem I got. But I'll be back next Friday.
Thank you, brother. Love you, Rumbo. You're the best in the business. Shout out to my Tiki family, Rumbo. And you have a good night, brother. Take it easy.
You too. Happy holidays, Shay, to you and your family, too.
Happy holidays, Rumbo.
Thanks,
you too,
fam.
Rumbo.
Night. And look at this.
Hey, what's up, Rambo? Long time.
It is Nighthawk. Good God. Nighthawk, first of all, you got to say hello to Rudy. And he's feeling very bad tonight. And you wish him a happy holidays.
How about the stony ass Ram?
Rudy, see, I make sure everybody pays their respects to you. You're on your way to the playoffs, like you said.
Them. We swept them.
Oh, it was so nice. Especially in both times, we just enough to make him feel shame. And Aaron, and Nighthawk, did you see Aaron Donald last time that we played the Rams? And the man said, so what did you think about Deebo Samuels? Who?
Yeah, I seen that.
I bet you have to ask you. I wish they'd ask him again. Aaron, last time you didn't know who Deebo Samuel was. Do you have a better idea as to who he might be now? Look, man.
Yeah, I don't know,
if y'all
man.
If y'all just go ask you about Deebo Samuel, I'm gonna go. But hey, no, we haven't heard from you in such a long time. Talk to me, man. Hey, how'd you like tonight's game?
Yeah, it was good. But the game ball I give to what's that? Ayuk.
No.
I give that
Deebo. Ayuk didn't play.
On defense. He got the interception.
Oh, you got your first round picks mixed up. Javon Kinlaw?
Yeah, Kenwa. Yeah, Kenwa. Yeah, Kenwa. I got to give the game ball to him.
He was bad.
Because Kenwa
was good.
he grabbed that interception and scored that touchdown.
And that close to the quarterback, Nighthawk. Do you know how hot that ball is coming off that quarterback's hands at that range? It's like a bullet. So what kind of reflexes does he have?
Man, he took that ball from Goff. Goff didn't do shit.
Well, that's exactly what he did. And it didn't work. Goff was, he's got some great weapons out there. What happened? And we kept Cooper Kupp under control. Jamar Taylor left. And all of a sudden, Cooper was able to make a play because Mosley's not a slot receiver, a recovery guy. But he did a pretty good job, just enough.
That's my favorite play of that game.
And everybody's favorite play. That was outstanding. How about Deebo?
That was funny. He just took that ball, grabbed it, and said, "Look, I'm going for the end zone."
Nobody's gonna stop him. He's too big. 300-something pounds running. But to get out the way, it's the best thing you can do. I was getting a kick out of Eric Armstead was trying to hold them dudes back. They was glad Eric was holding them back. Nobody want to tackle Javon. Crazy. What if he falls on top?
I'm glad he picked him up. I'm glad that's what we want. That's who I wanted, and I'm glad they picked him up.
Well, you got him. It's not like we're gonna go so good here from the beginning. I've been worried about you, man. I haven't talked to you in like months.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy. So
okay, all right. Tell you
what, so I haven't been walking too. So I've been out of walk too. So I'm only walking 2 days.
Because I was worried. I was hoping the COVID didn't get you. It didn't, did it? No.
No, I'm good.
All right. Now, I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna see you next Friday if you get a chance. Then, okay?
Okay, man. Have a good one.
You too. Good night.
Before I go Niners. I'm out.
That's right. We missed that. Yo, night.
See you.
See you, fam. And your area code is 843. Hello. Hello, area code 8. I hear a sound. 843. Hello.
Ronbo,
Yes.
what's happening with you, boy?
Whooping them Rams. Beating up that SoCal. What is your name?
Yeah. Man, this is Jarvis, man, from South Carolina. We talked a whole bunch of times.
Jarvis,
I've been calling from the New.
Yeah, I didn't get your name down last time, so we will get this Jarvis. Jarvis, man,
Yeah,
come on in, man. 'Cause
man.
We're sitting here enjoying. Well, Jarvis, you probably know Rudy. You know that Rams fan that likes to run around on the chat and talking trash and sending us bad notes. Yeah. Rudy's
That's something new.
Yeah, well, Rudy's a guy that comes
That's something
in
new.
and been talking trash for a long time about the Rams, and today he thought he was going to win, and he left a little nasty note. So just say hi, Rudy. How you doing, man?
Rudy, what's up, man? You the ops, man. You the ops. You don't supposed to be on our line, but we're Niner fans, so we'll let you come on in. Thank you, man. Thank you for the 2 dubs, man. We still love you, Rudy, but you the ops. You the ops, Rudy. Hey, man, but those 49ers, that D, man, that's all I was looking at.
They
I
came
think
to play.
Yeah, that secondary. I think with Richard Sherman, and I think with the implementation of Tavarius Moore and Jimmy Ward back there, them being interchangeable back there with them, those 2 are basically 2 free safeties that if they commit themselves to the tackle, you know what I mean, as they did because when the Rams started running the ball, in the second half, like we were off the line, we were playing zone, we were off the line, but once in order to stop that, we were still in the nickel, but the safeties came down in the box because they were fast enough to drop back just in case Golf threw it. Golf couldn't throw the ball downfield anyway, so we cheated, after they got that long 61-yard by Cam Akers, because before that 61-yard by Cam Akers, they couldn't do nothing, you know what I mean, period. After that sack and punt, and they ran for 62 yards to the 10 with Cam Akers, and then they were set up. But after that, we adjusted, and you know what I mean. Our defense,
if you were confused about that, Jarvis just broke down what the 49ers are doing. And when you have that kind of speed back there, they can rotate back and forth because they have the talent to do so. That's how you take the slot out of the game. This is another why Jamar was doing a good job, but also Jamar had to deal. Cup had to deal with the fact that in that area, if that ball comes in the wrong way, it's gonna get picked. Because you got Ward or Tavarius. Boy, that was an outstanding scheme. Robert Saleh.
And I love the way Richard Sherman and Jason Verrett plays. They Jason Verrett, right? He plays press regardless of whether they're in cover 3, cover 2, or man. Like he plays press, and Richard plays like a little 5-yard off, but he could be in the same like he's just like he has the brain to be able to dissect anything because he's a little older, so he can cheat a little bit. But
and
I
he
just
knows
like
what
the
they're
fact
trying
that
to do.
Exactly, and they're not going to continue to throw at Richard Sherman. I just like the aggressiveness that Jason Verrett just comes to that line of scrimmage on that other corner side every time, like he's down and nobody's getting over the top of him. And I'm just so proud of him and how he's manning it up out there. And we got so much speed out there on defense, man. I think
should say, Jarvis,
we could say it.
We may have the fastest secondary in the NFL. When you put Timor,
Yes.
Mosley ain't nobody slow. The only guy that's slow out there is Richard Sherman, and he's the most intelligent individual in that secondary.
That's the brain.
That is a terribly
Absolutely.
tough combination.
You seen that pick? You seen that pick? I was jumping for joy because that was the same coverage, right? The pick that Richard Sherman got, Jared Goff already had it predetermined. He's seen Jason Verrett playing press coverage. He's seen Sherman off like 5 yards, but Richard was looking directly at him. I don't know what made him go to man, and he threw that little post route to Woods, man, and Richard beat him to the route. Like
the whole
Woods
play.
wasn't even.
Yes.
Yeah, man. It was just beautiful, man. And then Richard Sherman was setting the edge. Like Richard Sherman was getting his nose in the backfield. He made a couple plays. I think Richard Sherman had 2 TFLs, man. Tackles for loss.
I know he had
from
one.
The cornerback position.
I got to go back and look at that game again for pure entertainment's sake, but you're right. Jarvis, we're running out of time, but this is great stuff, Jarvis, because you're a student of the game. I can see right now. You actually explained what the 49ers were doing, and it was anybody could comprehend it. I was brilliant, man. I love it.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, Ronbo. I love you, man, and I'm trying. I hope your subscribers go up. Let me tell you where you're at right now. You're like 24,000 follow subscribers, man. We got to get you up to 100,000, man. We got to keep booming Ronbo, man. Because what you do for us, man, as Niners fans, being all over the country, man, and bringing us together, like, you know what I mean, being from different, geographical areas, and you all, like, you've been a mainstay for so long, man. We just appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you, man, for, being able to give me inside tips from me being on the other side of the country, man, and, like, you just keep me up to date with my favorite team, and me being out here, I'm like, the outcast, I'm talked about, but, I talk about my team. I love my team, man. I just appreciate you. You're my outlet, you know what I mean, to making sure that I'm up to date on my Niners stuff, my intel, man. So thank you. Thank the guys for calling in. All you guys, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm out, man. You guys take care. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Thanks, Jarvis. Jarvis, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back Friday because I got some things I can't get out of next week and the week after, actually. But tomorrow, we'll see. Friday, though, they ain't keeping me from Friday. Okay. I'll see you there. Looking forward to it, fam. Happy holidays, Jarvis.
All right, Ron.
All right.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And I see Jashawn Page. What's up, Robo? Salute to Javon Kinlaw. Yep. And I was one of the people, too. I wanted Henry Ruggs. But we got Javon. And I said, well, okay. And then after we got Ayuk, I was satisfied. Because I said, okay, Kyle's too excited. Who is this guy, Ayuk? And why'd Kyle get him? Now I know. And he's going to be joining Debo, tearing teams apart. Bang! Bang!
Rudy, yeah. Double bang code gang, baby. Bang, bang, Niners gang. Jersey Niners signing on. What's good, Ronbo?
Oh, fam, it's so awesome. Because Rudy turned in his chat door key and left mad, tearing up the street, getting out of here. Yeah, because,
No doubt.
I mean, you can only take certain amount of shame.
I'm pissed off that he thought he was actually going to win this game, bro. What? Listen, I don't care who we have and don't have out there. When we play the Rams, look, Sean McVay, next time you have your press conference, I want you to turn to Kyle Shanahan, or if he's not there, turn to the camera and say, "You are my daddy." And say it just like that. "You are my daddy." Say it.
Somebody, if you was there, you could ask Sean, who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy, dog? Little young Luke Skywalker looking at my guy Anakin, man.
See, hey, Mel, you know what? Touch upon this for a minute, though, because I know you have insights on this as well. Because here's the fact of the matter is, if John McVay is going to pattern what he does after Kyle Shanahan, this is kind of ridiculously stupid. Why? You're in the same conference. Kyle knows what you're doing at all times. He's going to tip Saleh off, and they're going to design things to hurt you. This is why I can't believe every time the 49ers and Rams play, as long as the 49ers have the personnel, they're going to beat the Rams. That's the bottom line. Because Kyle's already tipped off his defense what to do.
Honestly, I don't even think that Kyle has to tip them off. Think about it, man. We have
practice against it every day.
Robert Saleh has defensively has genius level intellect, bro.
Yes.
And he's a chess player, and we all know it. And like you just said, that's exactly where I was going. That's who he sees and competes against every single day. Every day he plays against that offense, a better version of it. So Robert Saleh,
I like that.
He's cooking up schemes. He's cooking up schemes to try to deal with what Kyle Shanahan brings, because iron sharpens iron. So going a great defensive mind going against a great offensive mind. So with McVay running the same scheme but not being as good at it, that's a break from practice, you know.
And the only reason it wasn't a blowout is because we had people missing. Or otherwise, we run the Rams off the field.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So all of you goofy Rams fans that try to come in here, I don't know why you're here in the first place, but whatever. But all of you that come in here, now on, do not call us the San Francisco 49ers. We are the Swiffer wet jet to you individuals. We sweep every year, and that's what we're going to continue to do, call us Swiffer wet jet 49ers, because that's how we move right now. Let's get to it, man.
Oh, God.
Let's get to it. So, yeah. Man.
And we got to play the Cowboys, and so they can leave.
In the NFC West, we're going to have to split with those guys. But when it comes to the Rams, bro, you bring out your Swifters every single time we play them. From now until forever, until Shanahan is done. We're punching on you every single time we play you. Oh, Aaron Donald. But I do have to say this. Mike McGlinchey is butt-cheek dust, yo.
Oh,
I can't stand to watch him play this season. It's frustrating.
Kills me every time.
It is very frustrating.
And the camera always catches him when he's having his worst times, feet flying all up in the air, going down. Mike,
that's a fact, bro.
Mike, come on, man.
Yo, bro, why are you always on your back? Like, I don't even remember your last name because I can't see the back of your jersey.
I see the
move. What are you doing?
And Mel, the move and all that. What's God, Mike? You act like you just got dealing with the Flash.
He looked like he had cement shoes when he was going against Aaron Donald. Aaron hit him with the old school Tim Hardaway step, crossed him out of his Wally moccasins. I was like, oh, come on, Mike, don't do that.
It's all the time. Mel, we got to go film. Mel, I'll be looking for you next Friday. It's been a long time since I talked to you. I'm going to miss you, man. Get him back here Friday.
No doubt.
And we'll extend a little bit of time here.
All right. Got you.
Happy holiday, Mel.
Ronbo, man, thanks, bro. Thanks for having me. I truly appreciate you, my bro.
It's always a pleasure. All right, Phil.
Yes, sir.
Mel.
All right, I'm gone.
There he goes. And check him out. He's the Jersey Niner. You should check out Jersey. You'll see Mel. And if you see Mel, he's not been on the can in a long time. Anyway, Matt Gaskill at the same old sorry-ass Rams. Thanks, Matt, for that contribution. We go to George. George,
can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, now I can. George, I can hear a funny sound going on with it. Let's see. George?
Yep.
Yeah, there's a weird sound.
Let me.
It sounds like
that?
Yeah, it sounds like, you beat on your chest while you're talking.
Yeah.
All right, George, go ahead. Let's see if the sound goes away. Go ahead.
Let me see if I can find my other headphones.
Say hi to Rudy, though. Make sure to say hi. We're playing our respect to Rudy tonight. Everybody needs to say hello to Rudy.
Too many people already said hi to him. I feel bad for him. I don't want to do him like that. I'm sorry.
Rudy got some sympathy tonight. George feels sorry for you. Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to start off by saying this, Ronbo, is that the reason we won today is because it was Jimmy G's fault. We've been getting this all week, and it was his fault we won today.
I understand.
So to all them Jimmy haters, that was towards them.
Because it's Jimmy's fault. We started a trend of beating the Rams, and Mullens came in, and Jimmy probably asked him to do a few things that he knew would work.
Now, I honestly wanted to give my game ball. I know many people won't agree with me. They're going to say I'm crazy, I'm lunatic. But I give it to McKivitz, okay?
Okay.
Because this was a rookie coming in, going against the best DT, defensive tackles, that the NFL has, and he matched up to him. We might have seen 5 bad plays on the Donald reel that they had tonight, That was five plays out of the whole game.
No,
If
you're
we
right.
see the first one where Donald bats it, oh my! I was like, okay, it's an interception.
Was he beating McKivitz?
Yeah, but it was an interception. You know, he jumped up, hit it, but the way McKivitz pushed him and like sat him on his butt, man, that was a pleasure to me.
That's
so
I gotta go back and watch the game so I
did
can
good,
isolate
man.
on some people. I'd like to see him play closer. I didn't have a chance to really pay
Go
attention to
watch
everything
the
that happened so
highlights,
fast.
but
All right.
in the very beginning, second half, everything, yeah, he did great. A few times they did pass by him, you know, like.
But he's
it's
just
normal.
getting
You're
used to
going
the
up
speed.
against the best guy.
Yeah, and also the NFL speed is a lot different from where he just came from. He's got to adjust. He'll get it.
Yeah. But he did great. I mean, if you look at him, Donald looked like a little boy. Like he really did. If you go back and look at some of the plays, like
McKivitz is a big
he
guy.
manhandled Donald. Yeah.
Hey, and also, Aaron Donald was not that busy today. He had a few moments, but he didn't take over the game like he does every time he plays the Hawks. So, you know, yeah.
Nope.
So we're fine.
But I also, Ronbo, I tagged you. Remember that video I told you about where Donald was like, Devo who? And it was the Friday skit.
Was that you gave me that video?
I tagged you and I sent you a direct message of that video. So hopefully you got it. And I did it through Instagram.
I looked at it a long time
hopefully,
ago.
You know,
So it must have been you.
Hopefully your personnel gets it to you. But, you know, I want you to see that because it's hilarious. Donald didn't do anything.
I saw that video, and I want to see. Hopefully they'll ask him. I got to go watch the press conference. I do this all the time. Go watch the other team's press conference when we beat them. It's always fun, really funny. And Aaron Donald just should have got an award for that. He looks so real. Deebo Samuel, who? Aaron, you know even if you were serious or not serious, that was hilarious.
Yep. Now another things I want to do is Richard Sherman, man. People are saying just slip him in there, a few plays here, a few plays there. Let's not get him hurt again. But you know what? Hey, he went out there and he showed us why we really do need him. And I know many people said, "Hey, get Sherm out of here," but I mean, if he does switch to safety like Eric Davis wants him to, fine. But if he stays at corner, why not? Let's pay the dude.
Yeah,
quarterbacks are scared of throwing his way.
Well, and when they make that mistake, they pay. You know, the thing is, I wonder how much money. The 49ers are going to get rid of a lot of people next year. So hopefully the funding is enough to meet the payments they need to make on some of these people we got. I don't want to see K'Wan Williams leave. I don't want to see Mosley leave. I certainly don't want to see Sherman leave. And Verrett, he's going to have to be paid, George.
But check this out, Ronbo.
We don't need to draft any quarterback.
Check this out.
Yeah.
If the Niners are trying to follow the Patriots way, which we know they are, what happened to Brady? He took so many pay cuts that he was the lowest underpaid QB. But you know why he did it? Because he knew that he was going to get six championships.
You win that way.
You know, a lot of these guys, like, they go out there, they want to get the big bucks, but they forget about playing football. A lot of these guys want to play football.
You're right.
And win big prizes.
And just like you're saying, though, Brady had endorsements, that went on and on and on. His salary was like his pocket money. Brady made his money all over just for being famous. The same could happen
we
for
can
Jimmy
get
or
that
anybody
too.
else we have. So.
Yep, you're right. We can get that too because all we need to do is prove ourselves.
Yep.
So it is what it is. Like, people are already thinking about next year, but let's finish off this year first.
All right.
And like I said before, if we make it to the playoffs, we won't be considered that hangover team. You know, we would be respected because they're going to know that we didn't have our players.
Absolutely, George. And we would have made it this year if not for injury. George, we got to go, though, fam.
Yep.
Let me see you
All
next
right, man.
Friday.
It's all good.
All right.
For sure.
Thanks, George. Happy holidays, George.
Have a good night, Rumbo.
Thanks.
Same to you, brother.
Thanks.
All right, man.
Night. And Bobo says, where are we going to play our home games? Everybody wants to know, Bobo. We're going to find out probably in the next couple of days because they got to go somewhere to practice. Therese, one of the founding members of TNT. Therese! Trez, come on in, man.
Hold up, wait a minute, Ronbo. Go on and put some red and gold up in, Ronbo.
I've been saving this bowl of red and gold just for you, Trez, as I now sprinkle it on this day of glory. Win again. Trez, be sure to say hi to Rudy for me, will you please, while I throw this red and gold around here? Because the poor boy
I'm gonna
is
say it
all
like
upset.
they used to say it. I'm gonna say it like they used to say it back on Andy Griffin and Goober used to say Judy, 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 but I'm gonna say Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. A lot of these youngsters don't know nothing about that, Ronbo,
they don't know
but you
about
do.
Andy Griffith. and poor Rudy. Rudy, I don't know, Rudy. I'm trying to get people to be nice to you. You seem to become the butt of all jokes. Rudy? Or maybe just the butt? Trez, talk about this game, man.
Rudy. But Ronbo,
yes.
Let's get down to the business. All right, let's get to the business. First of all, shout out to you, family,
Thanks,
the
fam.
staff, everybody. Love
Thanks.
what you do for us, Ronbo.
Thanks, Trez. Really appreciate that, too, coming from you.
And I'm going to come on in and say, hey, great team win. Great stand by our defense. Although our secondary had a little mental lapse in that third quarter, but they put it back together. They put it back together, and we came out with the W at the end of the day. Now, going forward, I can't be TNT if I don't tell it like it is. I wish Kyle stopped putting our quarterback in harm's way like he do, Ronbo. The play calling at times in games get very suspect with Kyle Shanahan. Like, he easily could have helped Nick Mullens out on several plays and with calling a screen play, a draw play. But what does he do? He sets him up to get killed.
I've been
Set him up to
crying
get
about
killed.
that. Yes. I was crying about the whole game, Trez. I said, Kyle, that defensive rush is overwhelming that offensive line. Can you roll him
It
out,
is.
bootleg or something? Come on,
Roll him out, call a screen, call a draw, do something other than having him sit there and get killed. Like, help your quarterback. You know he's limited. Help him. He's not athletic enough to be out there running around side to side. You know, you can roll him out on a design rollout, but I'm talking about as far as Nick, you know, being athletic enough, you know, it ain't there. Then move left, move right real quick. It ain't there. So help him out sometimes.
And
he got to stop doing that.
And that's the thing. And I don't know what they work on in practice because the receivers bust him out of that run, come back to the ball, y'all.
Work your way
This is
back to your
basic
quarterback. Who don't know that?
football. Help your quarterback. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You know,
got to.
But Kyle's got a set way of doing things. Everything's a timing thing, and if the timing's off, Kyle does not have a plan B. This is the only thing. We can't criticize him too hard because the boy has accomplished, but there are some things, because we do understand the game as we do, that there are ways you could actually help your quarterback out.
Yes. By all means, you got to help the quarterback out, man. Especially in situations like that, man. I said, Kyle, come on, man. Call the screenplay. We don't do middle screens. All we do is wide receiver screens. We got to get that screen work into the game. You got two. You got Jeff Wilson was out there today. You got McKinney. You got Mostert back. You got running back by committee. Come on, man. There's no excuse for that.
And
but
Trez,
I'm not going.
If we got into a conversation with Kyle, he would. We'd walk in with right on our side and probably walk out like chastised children. He does that to the press when he gets up there. They'll ask him a question like somebody asking about that wildcat he ran against the Hawks. And Kyle stood up there indignant as ever. He explained it, and I sat there. I'm glad I didn't ask him that question. I'm telling you, but Kyle is a scary man. People got to execute. Mike McGlinchey actually missed on that block. That's why that Wildcat got killed. Okay, I didn't see that. So, but it happens. Things happen quickly.
I'm not going to hop on McGlinchey. I don't know what's going on with McGlinchey this year, but obviously something is going on wrong with him.
He misses Joe.
Too, everybody don't have an MVP year and everybody don't have a good year. So it's just a down year for McGlinchey. Maybe he'll bounce back next year.
I hope so.
And we got to address this offensive line. But I ain't gonna stay long, Rumble. I know you're trying to get out of there.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Great team win though. Like I said, shout out to our defense, man. Richard Sherman, move him back and keep him on the team, Rumble.
I want to so bad. I just don't know what he's going to ask for.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to
I think
keep
he'll
him.
be the next Merton Hanks. I think he'll be the next Merton. He'll be a ball hog like you've never seen before back there.
Get rid of some of the people.
Put him in safety. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, get rid of Spoon. Save some money. Solomon T.
Yep.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. We got D4. We got a chopping block this year. We got a chopping block.
And Kwaski T. We got plenty of people we can get rid of.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir. Trent Taylor.
Yep.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good.
We got it. Trez, have a good night. And Trez starts the conversation. Fam, we got to spend a whole weekend, probably toward the end of the season, of the players we know damn well that we could do without. I can't wait for that week, especially after this season. Justin, there you are, just in time. Let me join. Justin, thanks, fam, for that contribution. We may have, I don't know, was that HB times HBK, the HBK kid. Time here. Thanks for that contribution. And he says, that Kinlaw pick gave me vibes to when Nick Bosa got that pick against the Panthers. HBK times team. Javon is Nick's student. You're exactly right. I forgot all about that. Nick did the exact same thing. Tipped it, caught it, was on his way back. Nick just didn't make it to the end zone. Javon did. Last week, his first sack. You see Javon, just like Nick. He was like Jake the Snake. Nick is on the ground. He's the dudes are coming down on Nick, and Nick's still making the play and dragging the quarterback to the dirt. Javon did exactly the same thing last week for his first tackle against Drew. When Nick gets back, we're going to see something special from Javon Kinlaw. I think they're in communication all the time. That's Nick's student. And yeah, we've changed the pin. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. But I mean, Elliot. Justin, check to see the latest pin. Yeah, guys, we close the shop because we got to go. So catch you on Friday, Justin. All right. Elliot.
Rombo. What's up, my brother?
I'm laughing.
That was fun, wasn't it, Rombo?
It was. Make sure you say hi. They say hi to Rudy.
Who is Ruby? About the girl who was calling like a couple weeks ago on her cramps?
It said we were going to lose every game between now and from that time to the end of the season. So, Rudy, I'm trying to get everybody to give you, greetings and happy holidays, and I hope you enjoyed your turkey.
It's Rudy or Ruby? I thought it was Ruby.
Call him Ruby.
It's Rudy?
It's Ruby.
Ruby, yeah, it's Ruby, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what girls do. They call in, whining about everything, everything. Ruby. We'll talk to you later, Ruby. All I want to say is this, Rombo. Sean McVay, man. We really messing with his money
and his mind. Elliot, you bring something up. Can you imagine being Sean McVay and every time you look up, you're having to say, "Damn, lost to the 49ers for the fourth time in a row. What I got to do to beat these dudes?"
Boy, after coming off the Super Bowl and all that, and then on top of that stuff, like, it was so nice for me today. I wasn't worried at all when we got it. It was disappointing to see we ended up getting down that 2017. But I said, you know what? What's football without dramatics?
I know, right? We got plenty of them too. Good.
We got plenty of it, man. It was real nice to see a lot of different things. You know what I mean? It was good to see Kinlaw do what he did today. That was awesome. It was nice to see Kerry Hyder keeping up what he's been doing for us all season long. It was nice to see a sack,
He's my right edge rusher. I got him already picked out. Pay the man, Jed. Pay that man. He's got to stay. I
Rambo.
want Verrett back. Rudy's got to come back. Rudy's got to come back. No, Kerry Hyder's got to come back.
It was just nice to see a sack, Rambo. I ain't seen one of them in like 3 games, bro.
We got one last week.
So it was just.
No,
did we?
Javon had one. Javon brought the house down.
Oh, yeah,
dude,
he sure did. He sure did.
With that sack coming off the dirt.
Kerry got one, too, nice to see. It was nice to see Greenlaw being dominant this game, or whatever.
He's getting
better,
I
haven't seen him I think he had his best game this year so far.
Better and better. And did you see?
It was nice to see.
You seen J-Dub, right? I don't know what's getting into him. That boy's learning that position. Him and Timor are an awesome team. That's too much speed back there.
Yeah.
Elliot. That is too much speed.
Yeah, it's nice to see Sherman jump back in there and do what he do and command the defense and get a dang on intercept. Even though Jared Soft threw it right to him, it was still nice to see him.
Soft.
It was still nice to see him get that. It was nice to see Verrett hold his side down. Only takeaways I would have from the defense is I think that Mosley really got to horn in and learn his position. He looked really out of place out there.
Yeah, he's not.
He looked really out of place.
He's not a slot cover.
Yeah, he looked really out of place.
And I'm worried about that going forward. K1's coming back. K1 fast. K1's probably coming back next week.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Just can you finish the season out for us though, K1? Stop playing 2 games and sitting back down.
I know
that's
that
all
boy
I'm
gets
asking.
hurt. K1 be getting hurt.
Oh,
I hope so.
And you don't even see it. You just look up. What happened? Oh, he hurt. What the hell? What happened? I didn't even see it. I have to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be honest. Gotta give it to Mike McGlinchey, bro. You gotta boss up. This pass defense, we cool with your run stuff, but you was doing this in college, and here you are in the pros, and your pass defense has not. Now I'm starting to understand what people are actually getting at. I wasn't really understanding. I was just like, they jumping on my man. But as I looked at today, I said, you know what? Pass defense, dude, this dude is just getting beat. He's getting pushed back too. That's a problem. You getting literally pushed back. They bull rushing you, bro. That's a problem. And you can't keep your job like that, man. You got to do better. You do.
We all agree, and we're pushing for Mike. Ain't nobody hating him. We just want him to get better. That took a lot for you to do that. I realize that. I'm proud of you.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did, bro. Yes, it did.
I'm going to tell you, we will go because we keep it short and sweet at the game. I can't wait to talk to you again Friday.
Okay.
And he's going to get better. Give my best to my boy, Ty L. What you doing, little man?
Oh, yeah, he in there. Yeah, you stay safe, man. You do and get past whatever you got going on. Hope it works out for you.
It'll be fine.
And we'll see you Friday, man. And give my best to Ruby one more time. Ruby, we love you, girl.
Yeah, we do.
We love you, girl. Come back. Come back, Ruby. Don't go away.
Boogie.
All right, man.
All
right, my dog. No doubt.
Happy holidays, fam. Hey, there's little Hayden. Hey, Hayden, come on in, little man.
I'm back.
Hayden, I've been wondering where you been, man. You know what I'm saying? Hayden, Hayden, wait. I'm asking everybody tonight to make sure you say hello to Rudy. Say hello to Rudy.
Who's that? What's his name?
Yeah, I know, right? A good one. Who?
Wait, isn't he the one talking trash about quarterback? But then I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The quarterback?
Yeah. And his gets paid more than ours does. Remember that too.
Yeah. Okay, so Ronbo, let me get to the goods.
All right.
Sunday I like to talk trash to players that even when we win. So, where Kerry Hyder's doing his thing. By the way, he's defensive player of the game for me. It's splitting between 2, but he's one of them. Kerry Hyder's doing his thing. Ronald Blair's going to come back soon. DJ Jones getting some sacks a few weeks. Let's see. Javon Kinlaw's picking it up. We got Sherman online, but wait a minute. Where's Armstead?
Wait, he made a couple of pivotal plays today, though, Hayden.
Yeah, but Kevin Givens, hold on. That one tackle, Kevin Givens started that before.
Yeah, I know.
Aaron
Givens is Givens is tough. He did a great job standing in for DJ Jones. Hayden, our defensive line doesn't need much work. I was a little worried about them. They just need Nick to come back, Ronald Blair to come back. We're keeping Harden, Kerry Hyder. He's starting next year opposite Nick Bosa on the opposite edge. You know, this defense doesn't need as much attention as I was thinking earlier.
Well, you know what? I'm thinking D Ford sitting there with his neck brace on, getting out with broken neck and everything, because apparently he has a broken neck. I don't know.
and hey,
oh wait, and
he's
then
the only guy
my
who
back
broke his
hurts.
neck.
My back hurts. My back
Yeah,
hurts. Right?
you
Yeah,
know.
my back hurts.
Yeah.
It was sore. It was sore.
No, Hayden,
That's
it
why I
starts
didn't come to
below.
work today.
Hayden, it started with a calf strain. Nobody knows how the calf strain mysteriously moved into the back area. And beyond that,
And
it
it
then
moved
migrated
into
to
the
his
neck area.
neck.
Imagine I wake up this morning and I'm like, hey, Mom, I'm not going to school today. You know why? My back's sore.
And by lunchtime, Mom, my neck is starting to hurt. How's your back? Well, it doesn't hurt anymore, but my neck is starting to hurt. You know, Hayden, you know, we got to be careful because it might be serious. Somebody said whatever's going on with him could be career threatening. He might be done.
Well, honestly, he didn't contribute this year, and we're obviously fine without him.
Hayden,
But
last
you
year
know
either.
what? On the offensive line, you know, Daniel Brunskill is still babying Aaron Donald like he used to. And then there's Colton McKivitz, which is a shock. And then you know what? People were like, oh, no, Colton McKivitz got beaten someplace. Do you realize they moved Aaron Donald to McGlinchey?
I know.
They
Hayden,
did a
good
big
point.
brain play.
Talk about that. That's why he moved
They
over.
moved Aaron Donald to McGlinchey because they know he is
the weak
I
link.
don't know where he went.
He's the weak link. They don't want to be bothered with Trent, and Lakin Thomason's too much trouble too. You try to find the soft spot on that offensive line, it's Mike McGlinchey.
And then you know what I've noticed? Why did Kyle not want to do like the screen plays and the play action with Nick, but he wants to do it with Jimmy?
He doesn't even do it with Jimmy
Like
often enough. I don't know why Kyle. I tried to figure it out. I think they have a way of running the plays that they can't have you doing that, but he used to. I don't know why he doesn't do that.
Yeah, it's like once you learn the system, I'm going to take away your best thing that you could do.
Hey, and you know what Jimmy's percentages are when he throws off the play action, right? They're about
like
20 points higher. Yeah.
When he does what he wants, it's like crazy. When he does what he wants, like look at when he's running around and stuff. What does he do?
He finds
Does
receivers.
he throw an interception? No.
Yeah.
Does he get sacked? No. He finds receivers and throws it completions. Look at people are like, yeah, Kittle had such a great year, and Devo. Who threw the ball to them? Who threw the ball to them?
That was Jimmy.
Was it CJ Beth Hart or whatever his name is?
Nope.
That sorry quarterback that I hate, that I don't get why he's on the team.
I still know.
I makes me more irritated when you could have got Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson, but whatever.
Yeah. But he doesn't like
That's
that
not
kind of
what
quarterback. Honestly, Mahomes
But
he
that's
should
the new
like.
quarterback.
I agree.
Don't you realize, Kyle? That, look at Deshaun Watson. Look at Lamar.
Yeah.
Look
but
at
Hayden,
Patrick Mahomes. Look at him.
Hayden, you got to
what are they
know.
doing?
You know what he'd do? Even if he had them, he'd make them stand in the pocket, in a shotgun, and orchestrate and get killed. He would. They would run out and they'd get in trouble. I'm telling you, Kyle is out of. Anyway, Hayden, we got to go. And because we're out of time. Friday, let's get together again and continue talking about Kyle Shanahan's offensive systems because we are authorized to do so.
Wait, run really quick, like 5 seconds.
Okay, can you hurry?
Wait, I don't know why people think we're not going to make the playoffs. If we play like that and Nick like fixes up those bad throws, we could beat the Bills, Ronbo.
Well, no, I agree, and they're going to get better apparently. Nick looked a little better this week than he did last week. Quiet as we're keeping it. Those 2 fumbles actually killed us. more than anything
And
else.
if we could like cover those wide receivers, we could definitely cover stuff on Diggs.
I know, right? Never got that kind of speed. Diggs is good, though. All right, Aiden, I'm going to see you Friday, little man. All right? You have a great week.
Bye, Ronbo.
Bye, Aiden. And, mass drawer. I believe that's how you say a drawer in the South. Open the drawer for me, son. Hey, Michael Gitchie got beat by Donald on the Mostert fumble. He was in the backfield. He was in the backfield damn near before the ball got handed off. His run D is suspect, too. Michael Levinci's got to do some soul searching this offseason and find out what he needs to do to make some adjustments. And what we're watching, I don't know what's going on with Mike, but it needs to be worked on. I'm sure he's heard from thousands. Because, you see Mike in that press conference. He hasn't been back since. About a month or so ago, Mike was sitting there and they asked him a few questions. And Mike fired back. Mike's like he's pissed off that people keep talking about him. Mike, people aren't just picking on you to be picking on you, man. You're killing us. If McKivitz made Aaron Donald leave where he was to come and get you, this is not good, Mike. Come on. You're scaring people. You're a first-round pick, the top 15. Let's go, man. Fam, I'm going to go. I'll be busy, actually, for the next 2 weeks. But I will not miss Friday nights and the games. But, week 13, yeah. But, fam, I'm going to miss you, fam. Happy holidays. I can't wait to see you Friday. Meanwhile, have a great week. And let's get them Bills. I'll see you Friday night. We'll talk about it. Like, fam. Big W against the Rams. Good night, Rudy.